Respect. Can y'all hear me real good? Respect too. I'm on the Black TV. Denise, Diamond Shooter, Miss Kitty, what's going on? Let's talk about this right here. We as melanated, the real, the first people on this rock called Earth, black people, no matter what walks of life you're from, I don't care you from over in Europe, down in the Bahamas, down in South America, whatever. You, I'm like this right here. With that, we got to start our own businesses. We got to start our own businesses, right? Because we got young people running around here, they flashing on this and that, and what the parents doing. They're not. Some parents are not building generational wealth for their kids. They ain't got that to leave for their kids if they pass on. See, got to find some generational wealth for these kids, right? Okay. As of 2024, 3.5 million businesses are black owned in the United States, employing more than 1.2 million people, according to the SBA. This represents an increase of more than 7% in employment by black entrepreneurs from the previous year, right? Okay. But let let let's let's take a look at that. Let's look at that again. Let's look at that again. Okay, 3.7. Hold on. Let me write that down so we get an understanding. Right. Let's get an understanding. Right. Let's get an understanding of that. That was 3.75. Right. 3.7. 3.7 million black-owned businesses in the United States. This includes 161,422 black-owned businesses with at least one employee. Right. Okay. Let's take that number. Okay, let's go see how many us is in this country. All right. Let's check a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Okay. Okay. As of 2023, 41 million black people are in the United States. And that percentage is only 13.7%, right? Think about that. Out of 41.31, only 3.7 million own their own business. That means, that means, listen to me good. That means only 37.61 black people do not own their own business. They work for somebody else. It's nothing wrong for working for somebody else. What way is it getting people? Where are they getting us? Where is they getting us in our life? Where are they getting our children? Yeah, they might you got a roof over your head, you're paying bills, make things okay at home. But what are you leaving them? What are you leaving your kids when you're gone? What are you leaving them? What are you passing down? Do you have a house you can pass down? People pass down cars, house and land. You can pass that down. That they can use that land to do what they want to do with it, right? That's still generate what that generation that's wealth for them to build upon. But we got these entrepreneurs out here doing their doggone this to build a business up, right? But the problem is, if you're gonna build a business, you gotta have the right location. Right location. and you gotta have a business sense about yourself. You gotta carry yourself like a business person out there. And gotta know how to talk to people. You right, Miss Denise. You all right, Denise. The number is way too low. Yes, it is. We gotta take into consideration the factor that caused this. You already know it's a multitude of things. Okay, let's go take a look at that. Let's go take a look at that, right? Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that. Let's take a look at that right there. It is too low. Yeah, guess what? Failure, everybody fails at something. You're right, Mr. Nee. Everybody fails at something. So it's not the failure that gets you. The failure teach you a lesson. If you don't fail, if you try to, it's just like when you start let's see. When you start washing clothes, your own clothes. When you start looking at respect together, when you start washing your own clothes, you didn't know exactly how to wash clothes. You didn't know how to separate the color from the whites, or the delicate from whatever. You didn't know how to do that. It's a process of elimination. But guess what? In the long run, you figured it out. So failure is part of life. And you learn from failure. Once you learn from failure, it builds your character. The reason why there's only 3.7 million black-owned businesses when we got 41.3 million blacks in America. Okay. The low number of black-owned businesses is primarily due to systemic barriers like limited access to capital. See, you got to get capital. See, you know what the problem with us us folks in our community? We want to try to pool our money together to start a business. It's the trust we don't have in each other. Think this person doing too much, and think they're gonna stab us in the back. That's the problem. When we start trusting each other, I'm going forward to say this: before a black man, black woman, a black person with trust somebody in his own community, he'll trust them other folks, and then the one going to be stabbing in them back. Take his company. Take his company. Because if you don't have the capital, you cannot start a business. It all depends on what kind of business you want to start. And I always said this right here. There are some drug dealers out there that can run a business. There's some drug dealers out there that can run a business. Because they know how to go get it, weigh it up, all that stuff. Got people they're selling it for them. And they know how much they sold. They can run a business. But they choose not to. They choose not to. Some of us choose not to. Then the other thing is why we can't get the capital, because we have difficult attaining loans from the banks, which is resulting from the racial bias in lending practice. See, we can't get a loan. I guarantee you, somebody else can go in that bank. That's that that come from overseas, go in that bank, get a loan before a black person can and start a business. Right? So, what should we do? Who should we trust? Should we start trusting each other, or should we start trusting somebody else beside each other? You're right. They got that that hustler mindset. But think what the hustler mindset could do. What you selling your drugs to the people in your own community. Just think if them people will put their mind to open a business in the community to help the community, wouldn't that be better? Wouldn't that be better? All right. Which that means that entrepreneurs often have less startup funding compared to their white counterparts, hindering their ability to launch and sustain businesses. This is further compounded by historically wealth disparities and lack of generational business ownership within Black community. What did I say? Generational wealth. If you're not trying to start nothing, fear of failing, you're not trying to start that, failure and the fear of your brothers or sister doing you wrong, you're always going to be stuck in that mindset. But then you got some of these people, some of your family members, right? They got the money, but they won't help you start a business. But guess what? When you start a business, guess who won't got their hand out? Want you? Oh, can I get this free? Can I get this for free? Dispatch C Viper. You're right. That is not many, and we got to get back to that. We got to get back to community. We got to Denise, C Viper, Armando, Diamond Shooter, and anybody else that gonna watch this. We can pool our money together and get a whole bulk of land, buy a whole bulk of land, and turn it into a small town. We can turn it into a small town. Put little houses on it. Get the utilities and sewer stuff ran through it. We could build our own banks. We could build our own schools, our own shop, barbershop, and all that stuff. Right? Look what they did to the Black Wall Street that was out here. They was self-sufficient. They didn't need them other folks. They didn't need the white folks. They didn't need the Asian folks. They didn't need them Arab. They didn't need nobody else. They were self-sufficient. They trusted one another. But guess what? There was some blacks. I'm going to say it. I'm finna make somebody mad right now. That's what some blacks that were jealous of some other blacks, like it is the crab in the barrel mentality. The crab in the barrel mentality. So when we as people, when we start see one thing, I know another thing that hearing us up, right? Not only some people are afraid to fail, right? Forget about the bank giving you a loan, right? It's not just only some of the blacks are scared to fail. They're afraid to take a chance. They're afraid to take a chance. They're afraid to take a chance. They use the excuse, oh, I can't get a loan from a bank. I ain't got the capital. I don't have the money to start this business up. Okay. And guess what? You don't need a whole, what people fail to realize, some of these old school rappers, you know where I'm finna go. Some of the old school rappers, guess what? They didn't get signed to a contract right off the rip. Guess what they were doing? They were selling CDs, they mixtape out of the back of the truck of their car. I know some blacks that sold CDs out of the back of their car, and then use that money, to start building their generational wealth and try to start a business. See, you don't need that much money. You don't need that much money to start a business. You can start out small, start selling stuff in the community, and put that money back. Sometimes you got to start. Sometimes you got to get it from the mud. You got to get it from the mud. You got to get it out of the mud sometimes, because you don't need that much money. Because guess what? When you start, say you could bake. When you start baking cakes, cookies, pies, stuff like that, guess what? And people taste it and start, and it would taste good, and you did a great job at it, an excellent job, awesome jobs at it. Guess what? They're gonna pass the word along. They're gonna pass the word along. I'm gonna ask people in the chat. I'm gonna ask people in the chat. If somebody in your community, a black person in your community, start out baking or cooking stuff, and you bought some from them. You bought some from them, and it's good. And you had some friends over, family members over, and they tasted it good. They ask you where it came from, where you get this at. They ask you, did you get this at the store? What you gonna tell them? Aren't you gonna send them to that person that did it, that made that cake, that made that pie, that made them cookies? Then not only that, there's some females that can sew real good. Got fashion. They want to be a fashion designer. Have them design you something to wear, and go show it out. Say, hey, this person did this. This person did that. This person designed this dress. This person designed these pants. This person designed this shirt. This person designed this hat. See, guess what? Guess what they used to do back in the day? Hey, it wasn't no social media where you can put your stuff out there. Back in the days, it was word of mouth. Word of mouth will help these days too, won't it? See, everybody think I gotta go to the bank and get a loan. No, you don't. They want to give me a loan because what are you worried about that loan for? Do you really want to start this business? I guarantee you, some of the people that started off cutting grass, right? They started off small with a push lawnmower. And guess what? They got passed around. They got word out. Go knock on doors. Hey, you need your car wash business. You need your car wash. I'll wash it for you. You need your grass cut. I cut it for you. You need your head trim. Your hedge trimmed. I do it for you. You got to do a good job to get called back. See, and then you got some of these young females that good at babysitting. And guess what? But although you had to go through stuff to get your license for a child care service, but guess what? It happens. It works. Word of mouth works. Yes, he did, C Viper. He did. Oh, I want to be. I want to be. I want to do this right. I want to do this right here. See, people at the you work for somebody. You gotta get something out of that job. They get something out of you. Some people just stay in one position. Why you staying in one position? Why you want to be pigeonholed in that one position? Learn everything you can learn out of that business, and then go and learn the business side of it. Then you know the business side of it. Then you can start your own business, try to from the ground up, getting it from the mud. Getting it from the mud. Yeah, it's gonna be hard. I'm not saying it's gonna be easy. What in life, chat? What in life is easy? What is in life is easy? Is waking up easy? I think not, because your mind, your eyes might be open, but guess what? Your body might not want to move. Who agree with me for what I'm saying right now? Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it now. Let's get back to it. Okay. You're right. It ain't. Lower wealth, due to historic system races of the black community generally have lower levels of wealth with limited personal funds available to invest in starting a business. Like I said, they keep talking about limited personal funds to start a business, the invest in starting a business, word of mouth. Especially if you're good at what you do, word of mouth. And guess what? Your business is gonna blow up. Sooner or later, you're gonna have to hire somebody to keep up. Then you gotta go get a building, get some people to work in there. Guess what? Word of mouth goes a long way with people. And you got to know what you're doing. Okay, let's keep going. Then it said lack of access to networks. Black entrepreneurs might have less access to established business networks and mentorship opportunity, which can be critical for securing funding and navigating the business landscape. Yeah, it might be difficult, but it's not impossible. It's not impossible at all. You can do whatever you set your mind to do. Like I said, the drug dealers out there, they doing this right here. They might accept they hustle. They selling. The big weed just sitting back. They bringing the money back to him. He know what the world he doing. He know what the world he doing. And it keeps saying that funding, which is critical for securing funding. You right about that, Denise. You right about that. How many of y'all know somebody that could work on cars? That they call them a shade tree mechanic, but they were good at it. And they was doggone good at it too. You don't need that much fun. Word of mouth will get you them funds. Word of mouth will get you them funds. Now, this day and age of social media, guess what you can do? You can post what you do online and share it with folks. And they're gonna share that with folks online. What else? What else could be done? I'm gonna tell you this right here. I'm doing this. It ain't about the money that I'm gonna what. I get from YouTube. It ain't about that. It's about we need to know this stuff. We need to know all of this and pass it on to our next generation that to help build this generational wealth that we're supposed to have. See, if you're going to say your child a dream that you're going to do this, you're going to do that, you got to go do it. See, you can network at the business you work at. Some of the people that bring the loads, whatever, you can network that way. It's not hard. You don't have to be flashy to do it. You don't have to be flashy to do it. But you got to get that generational wealth back up. And owning land and house is good. Then, guess what? Here we go back again. The credit score disparity. Like I said, they still talking about you can't get a loan because your credit score. If the word of mouth works and you're good at what you do, you ain't gonna need to get a loan. You're gonna have enough money to buy that building, and open it up for your business. Open up for your business. Limited business experience. Okay. Do a Black individual have family members with business ownership experience, potentially limited access to generational knowledge and support? There has not been nobody on this rock called Earth had business experience when they started their business. You're right, Steve Harper. Yeah, it's like salespeople buying you. You're selling yourself. You sell yourself, your product will go. How many of these the car companies, the retail stores, these restaurants, I go on and on. How many of them people that started them business has had knowledge of business? Had knowledge of business? Or had anybody in their family with knowledge of business? Sometimes you got to learn on your own. And word of mouth. Like I keep saying, word of mouth is the answer. Word of mouth is the answer. So So how we do it? It's about limited business experience. We all got a limited ability or something. Limited business experience. Do that play a role? Yes, it does. But it would hurt you? No, it won't. If you keep track of your inventory, what you spent, and how much you bring in, if you spent more than you, if you spent more than you bringing in, it's something wrong. You're doing something wrong. You gotta go back to the drawing board. If you bringing in more than you spending, okay, you in the house. You in the house. You in it. What can be done? I'm gonna take a commercial break. Then we'll be back to tell you what we can do to address the issues. We are back. We are back. Respect to Miss Chicago. Rimrock TV. Sicker. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? See, people. I guarantee I'm making some people in the black community mad. I don't care. I'm making some people in the other communities mad. I don't care. Think I care? Let's get back to what we're talking about. See, what y'all think about? I'm asked to see word of mouth gets you. If you good at what you do, like I said, word of mouth, you get around. Guess what? Your name get around. Then you put yourself out there on social media to show what you do. Guess what? It will get you out there. And you wouldn't need no loan from the bank. You ain't got to worry about the credit score. Just save up that money. Long as you don't overspend, spend more than you bring it in, you good. Just your necessities that you need, especially if you're one man or one woman. Okay. And here's what it says. Wait a minute. Oh shoot, this is with someone else. Okay. Important points to consider. Here's an important points to consider. Growth in black business ownership, while challenges remain. Recent data show a growing number of black-owned businesses, particularly among black women entrepreneurs. Yeah, that's right. The black women, our sisters, are getting the hint. That's some sisters that do hair, and they good at it. They start out in their house or in the garage, wherever they start out at, and next thing you know, they got a nail salon and a hair salon. They own it. It's not where you start. It's always where you finish. It's always where you finish, right? It's always where you. It's not always where you finish, right? It's where you start at. It's where you start. It's always where you how you finish. Is always how you finish things, right? Everybody want like, oh, I can't start this. I can't start that. You can start, but what's going to stop you from finishing? What's going to stop you from finishing? Only thing that stops you from finishing what you started is yourself. You gotta be brave. You gotta have confidence in yourself. Your mom, your dad, your sister, your brother, your son, your daughter, your aunt, your uncle, your grandma, anybody in your family, anybody, your friends, no matter who it is, they can support you. But if you don't have confidence in yourself about doing your own thing, become an entrepreneur, you know what I'm trying to say, entrepreneur, open your own business up. If you don't have confidence in yourself, it don't matter what them people do. You're right. That people don't sold plates and open up a business. Like I said, there's some female sister that start doing the hair in their house, put the design, take pictures of it, video of them how they did their hair, and put it on social media, and word got around that she was good, that they were good. How many? I'm gonna ask this question. I want everybody to answer the question. Do you actually need to go to a bank for a loan? Do you actually gotta have your credit score to start a business? If you say no, put a 1 in the chat. If you say yes, put a 2 in the chat. I'll wait. I'll wait on that. I'll wait on it. Got one no. Anybody else? What everybody else think? This no or yes. Do you have to go to a bank to start your business? Do you have to have good credit to start your business? It will help, but do you necessarily have to have it? No, you don't. I know some of y'all older people, y'all older people remember this. Men selling mixtape out the back of their car, saving the money, and all of a sudden they open up the business. Come on. Ain't that how they used to do it in the old days? See, and another factor is I think some of our people are too doggone lazy. And some of our people do not want to invest in each other. That's the problem. We do not want to invest in each other. I'm going to invest in you. You invest in me. We invest in each other. But now you think sometimes when you do that, there's people wanting to bring you down. Bring you down to their level because they don't want to see you succeed. Think you're going to get a big head. Think you're going to forget where you came from. I'm going to tell you, yes, sometimes I get tired of going where I work at. Yes, I do. But guess what? I'm learning from the business side of the aspect of where I work at. I'm going to ask y'all a question. If y'all own a business and say, if y'all own a business and you want somebody to be CEO or something of your company, who are you going to hire? Me that know how business work and how it ran, or somebody fresh out of college? Or somebody fresh out of college? Who would give you the biggest? Who will be the biggest assets to you? Who would be the biggest assets to you? And I tell you my answer. I would have one with the experience, but guess what? Guess what the one in the experience should do? Take the one out of college, take him under the wing, and show him the ropes. Then that way take the pressure off the owner, the black owner, and take the pressure out for you. See, everybody get a piece of it. But how do we as a community stop trying to sabotage each other? How do we got to stop sabotaging each other? Stop being so afraid of our neighbors succeeding in their business venture. That's a problem. That's a problem I had with some of our people in our community. They want to downgrade a person in our community for trying to start a business and it failed. They want to laugh. I told you it wasn't going to work. But doggone, you told them it wasn't going to work. But God dog, you didn't show hell to try to start one, did you? They just try to start no business. Like I said, business is pleasure. Pleasure is business. Yes, you're gonna work long hours. You're gonna have a business meeting. You're gonna have this and that to come up. But guess what? You own your own business. You set your own hours. Who was out? Who out there would love to set their own hours? Who out there like to set their own hours and do what they do? And I tell you, it's crying shame that it's crying shame that we as a community, I'm including myself in there. I'm gonna change that. It's a shame that some of people in our community want to hate on a person that try to start a business and don't want to help fund them, do not want to help them by visiting them, patronizing their stores or buying something for them, but yet want to go get their money to somebody else. And you know that person in that community, and he or she is helping the community back with the store, whatever. I don't care what kind of business it is, and putting the money back in the community. Hmm. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. Why do you have so many? Why do we have so many haters? Why do we have so many people in the crab in the bear mentality that hate on you because you want to help your own community? There's a lot of haters in the community get mad at you because you want to help your community because they can't do nothing. I'm gonna tell you, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And here's something: a community development. I'm really together said there are two black men here in California that sold food out of their cars, and now they have multiple restaurants and they help others. No bank loan was needed. You're right. You don't need no bank loan. You don't need no bank loan. Some people can get a bank loan, some people can't. Their food was good, and I guarantee you, with word of mouth, they got around, and they trusted each other, and they saved that money. They bought one restaurant, then another, then another, then another one. I know. Together, it is the where the restaurant located is the restaurant located all over, or just some in the black neighborhood, some in somebody else's neighborhood. Let me type in the chat. Let me know. Black-owned business can play a vital role in revitalizing the neighborhood and creating economic opportunity within the black community, which is true. And that's what we need to start doing, people. We need to find a way to get a business going in our own community to revitalize it, to help the community grow. Here's what they're saying. Taco Mill, Jesse Kelly, not for now. Okay, 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 okay. Whenever I come out there, you gotta take me to it, okay? What I want to do is, what I want to do is, I will try to do this tomorrow. I will. I think I know where a black-owned business is at in my area, but I will check it out tomorrow. Here's a potential solution. Do y'all think a black-owned businesses in our community, and people go shop there, go eat there, go get their hair cut, hair done there? Will that revitalize our community? I think it will. I think it will. Potential solution to increase black business ownership. Target lending program. Provide access to specialized business loan with favorable terms for black entrepreneurs. Like I said, yeah, you knew that, but you don't necessarily need it. You don't necessarily need it at all. Mentorship initiative. Connecting black entrepreneurs with experienced business advisors and mentors. Yes, you can. Yes, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But you got to make sure they got your interests, your best interests in heart, and your community best interests in heart. Especially, you want to open your business inside in your community. You can always expand out your community, but always start your first. Try to start your first business in the community. If you don't start in your community, but guess what? You can take that money and give back to them. Put the money back in your community. You like some of these folks that own the gas stations, these liquor stores. Some of the people that own the liquor store and the gas station don't live in the same neighborhood they sell to you at. They don't live in the same neighborhood. They're going to another neighborhood. Then we got to teach our kids financial literacy education. Financial literacy education. We need to teach them that. Add, subtract, multiply, divide. Yeah, we can teach them all of that, but we got to teach them financial literacy. Empower black community with financial knowledge to better manage finance and prepare for business ownership. That was some parents should be teaching their kids how to manage your money, not how to get money from a man, not how to get money for a woman, how to manage the money. See, that's one thing. These women, some of these men is not teaching their young kids how to manage money, how to budget. You think I'm making a man now? That was wrong. Because our kids are financially illiterate. Some of us were financially illiterate. Let that sink in. Let that sink in. You can do it on your own. As long as you got a good product, as long as what are you selling? Respect, Miss Media. What are you selling to the people in your community? Will it help your community out? See, these are the things you got to think about when opening a business in your own community. Do my community need this kind of business? You right about that? They sure not. You right about that. I gotta put this one up. You said a mouthful there. You right. They are not teaching. Tell you why they not teaching, because they don't know. Know why they don't know? Because they not trying to know. Because nobody taught them. Together said they are not teaching their kids. They are teaching them about Prada, Gucci, all the other mess. You right. They are teaching. There's some parents teaching them all that stuff. Then all of a sudden, going out here flossing like you got it all. Then all of a sudden, you got to pay the light bill. You got to pay the gas bill. You got to pay water bill. You got to pay the rent. But you don't have no money. You didn't know how to manage your money, did you? They didn't know how to manage your money, did they? Let that sink in. There's some people I'm talking about. I'm not just talking about some of the black females. I'm talking about some of the black men don't know how to manage money either. Neither one of them. Because if they did, they would teach their son or daughter how to be financial literate, not financially illiterate. There's a difference. You got to have the knowledge. Because you don't have the knowledge to fight for what you want, you don't have the knowledge to. If you don't have the knowledge, if you don't have the confidence in yourself, you really don't have. You really don't even have to have the knowledge. You really don't have to have the knowledge. You gotta have one big factor. You gotta have that confidence in yourself and your ability to start that business. Okay, the girl said that reminds her of the video of a mother that got mad at her kid because the kid would not let the mother use their birthday money for a bill. The kid told her she should not have spent all her money. Yeah, I seen that video. The kid was right. Mom talking about the bill of some bill deal. She gonna take his birthday money and go sell the PlayStation 5 that she gave to him for his birthday to pay the bill. That's not right. And the kid said you should have been going out all the time and partying. Don't take it out on that child because you didn't have the money to pay the bill because the child didn't tell you to go out and party all the time. Hey, like Eddie Murphy said in his song, that girl like to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. And some guy do the same doggone thing. I'm like this. If you with somebody, and they don't know how to save money, you're going all the time, and bills got to be paid, and you paying all the bill, they save it, spending all their money by partying. It's time to go. Cause you can have a roommate, y'all split the bills up, and pay. If that person started to do a crap job at saving their money, guess what? And you try to save money to get out of that situation, to get your own business. Ain't no way you're gonna get your own business. Yeah, the kids spoke the truth, and you know the truth comes out of babe's mouth. They would tell on you in a heartbeat. They'll tell you on a heartbeat. So I'm like, what it is, what it is. See, I don't know about folks. I know some people don't want to hear this. So you got to set up a strategy. But we got to start building generational wealth for our children. So we got to teach our kids. See, some parents growing up when we grew up, and some parents these days they're not teaching their kids, what is generational wealth. They're not teaching them that. I know he will. I know he will. It makes you wonder. I got a question, chat. I got a question. I'm kicking with y'all, right? Kicking with y'all. We cool, right? Why do we? Why do we, as black people, don't go? Why do we do not go to black-owned businesses? I want to hear some reason. I want to. What is some of the reason why us as black people don't go shop at black-owned businesses? I want to hear from y'all. I want to see what y'all answer going to be. It's crazy. It crazy like I don't know what. It crazy. Yeah, but thing about it, Miss Media, that here's that gonna go, and life insurance that life insurance gonna go. But what generations will? What are you passing down? Are you passing a business down? Are you passing a house and land down? They could do the house and land they could do something with. They could take the house and rent it out, make money that way. On their own, definitely have to stay in the house. They could rent it out to to a family, charge them so much a month. Yeah, but guess what? We still back in the day, we still didn't go. Some of us still didn't go patronize a black business, a black owned business. Yeah, they said, yeah, they overcharge, and yeah, some of them are very nasty. But guess what? Some of the other folks that we go patronize in their shops for whatever they own a price. And guess what? They attitude be nasty like I don't know what. So what's the difference? So we supposed to go get our money to this Asian, this white people, right? Which is supposed to be aiding us. Oh, hold on. What's up to get?
Hello, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know I'm making a whole lot of black folks mad right now, don't
Sometimes they need their feathers ruffled.
I?
Sometimes they do. But sometimes, like, I know one time I said, I don't want to patronize like the Asian shops because I see how they treat, black customers.
Mm-hmm.
And when I walk through the door and you're looking at me and following me down the aisle, or you have your store worker to follow me, I'm going to turn around and I'm going to walk out. So, with that being said, I decided to patronize a black business. And the black business, they had a lot of expired products on their shelves. And you're supposed to remove that stuff. You're not supposed to keep that stuff.
Yeah.
Where I look at the Asian shops, they're restocking and moving the old products and stuff like that. I understand that sometimes you may not be able to, but if that product is expired and you're selling it, it could potentially cause more harm to the person.
You're right. You're right about that. You're right about that. And
So I've seen that. I've seen stuff that was expired. I've seen like, like the hair weaves, they'll have them like hanging up, but then when you get to the real nitty gritty, they look like they should have like been recycled long time ago, but they want you to pay the full value for it.
yeah,
Or if you go into a black business, they may not have what you need. So sometimes it will force you, to go to patronize, the Asian stores. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But for me, when I went to patronize this store in Altadena where the fires were, um, if I would have gone to an Asian store for the stuff that I needed, I would have spent no more than $40. But by the time they finished ringing my stuff up, I was damn near over $100 for the same stuff that I could have paid for at the Asian market. You get what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah. I
So this
understand.
was the problem for me, and this is what made me say, you know what? I can't continue to support you when their packs of hair is like 3 for $5 and yours is 3 for $20. Now you're price gouging.
Mm-hmm. See, see, them type of business right there. I don't like them type of black business. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it because they want a price gouge. And guess what that does? if that black business price gouging, and let's say this other store, this other hair store is not price, this black owned business is not price gouging on their hair, guess what? That makes some black women whoever don't want to go patronize that store because of what this store did.
Right. That's what some of the problem is, because it is cheaper, to because the Asian people got the hair market sold up, and I don't
Mm-hmm.
know how black people allow that ball to be dropped. Now, you got some black people that are willing to boycott, but you got all of us. Okay, here's you got some black people that are willing to boycott some of the Asian markets and the other race of people stores and things like that. But here's the catcher: you got them. They know how to play on you. I'll give you a 75% discount. Now, who's not going to run and get a 75% discount? This is how they pull you back in.
Mm-hmm. I'm tell you one I'm gonna tell you that boycotting them kind of stores and them restaurant, barbershop, whatever. If you really about if somebody really about their community and really down for the get down, you know what I'm saying? That's a little 75%. It shouldn't even that shouldn't be on their radar. You see what I'm
Right.
saying?
But you got those people that do, like, for instance, I saw a video on YouTube. It's still on YouTube, where this Asian man physically attacked a black woman because he thought that she was stealing, and she wasn't. So the
Mm-hmm.
police were called, so she had to take it up, legally. But
Mm-hmm.
all the black men gathered together and basically was trying to shut the store down. And you had black women lining up damn near around the corner after a black woman got attacked, trying to buy hair from the same place that assaulted and really hurt a black woman. And I think that, and then they cussed the black men out for telling them, why are you coming into the store when they did this, to a black woman, because it could be you next. The black women got mad, and I'm telling you, self-restraint. Those men, I gave them the utmost respect, because the girl was up in his face like a dude. And if that man didn't have his right mind, because of her aggression, he would have beat the dog snot out of her. Let me
Yeah.
see. Miss Media said, question, do you believe that maybe because it is a BOB, the cost to run their business are taxed higher than other race businesses? No, I don't believe that.
Hmm.
Hold on, I got a call. Hold on, I'm sorry.
Mute up, make sure you mute up. Respect to Rich. Yes, that's my problem right there. That's my problem with our community. That's my problem with our community, right? Something happened at this store, and trying to get the store shut down. That's some of our folks will try to still go shop at that store. There's some people still want to go shop at that store. You're right about that. They, like I said, it's that's why I kept saying you got to have good product, you got to have good work ethic. I don't care what business you open, your work ethic, and you got to have good business sense, right? And your attitude got to be up to par, right? Your your attitude got to be up to par. Because guess what? If I want to, let's say, let's say if you have had a store, right? You had a business, and and your store sells all kinds of stuff. I walk in, I'm coming there to support the black business that's in the black community. right? If your attitude is stink, if your attitude is nasty, if your attitude like, oh, I own this, I can do what I want to. Guess what? And I found your business on just on Gap, whatever. Guess what? I'm gonna give you a bad review. I'm not gonna pass the word along. Tell my friends, my family, hey, go shop at this Miss Media store. She got some good stuff. Her
Right.
price is good too. Her price is good too. But on the problem I had with her attitude
Right.
or his attitude.
Right.
So you gotta have some good stuff. I understand that some black businesses, okay, what you run, well, you can't have no out of date food in a restaurant business, so that's cut
Some
out.
people will do it.
Yeah, that's hey. Not all black people do it. We already know the other
Burger
folks do.
King, all these different restaurants have old food,
Yeah,
and they
and
just being honest.
hmm but it's like this right here. If I, if I was you, together, I went in there and saw the product and that they had that was out of dated. I would say, what's the owner number? You know what I'm saying?
The
I'm gonna
owner
speak.
was there.
Oh, but yeah. And you know what I would have told him. You know what I would have told him, right? You know, he got a whole lot of stuff out of date. You know
They
what you
don't
did,
care.
but hey, but guess what? Okay, say if they just say they don't care. See, I'd be the one person to tell uh you don't care. Cause guess what? Just like I do Asia or white, okay, whatever it is, I'm gonna get you shut down. Cause you try to get people in my community sick.
Right. But then, you got those people, but let's say you're right about, confronting that person and telling them you're going to do certain things. You got those people that will say, "Oh, you're a op. You're a op. You're against the black man." No, I don't want the black man or the black woman selling me something that's outdated and that could potentially hurt me, especially when it says it expired or it may not work.
Mhm.
So miss me with that, you're the op stuff. So Miss Media said, with I guess bad customer service skills, well, first of all, greet you with a smile, find
Mhm.
out what you need, assist you, and give you a discount for shopping with us. Yeah, that's good customer service.
Yeah, but I gotta say, especially if you, I understand the discount issue if you're first time shopping in there. You feel me? But you can't, in business with especially in our community, we can't always afford to give a discount. You see what I'm
That's true
saying?
too. That's true too.
Because you always getting every customer that comes in a discount. Okay, and think about it. Then you all of a sudden you shove out more money than you bring it in. That do not add up. And like I said, with our children, we got to get them some financial literacy, quick, fast, in a hurry.
Miss Media, she said my employees better display the mission statement or they are out.
Miss Media, I hope you got that bankroll because all that discount gonna be given.
Rich Martinez said, "Great point. You have to make people feel good about coming to your business and spending money there, and that's 100% true.
Yeah.
Because if you don't make me feel good, I'm I'm not coming back. Like I forgot the name of the restaurant. It went out of business. It was a rival
Mm-hmm.
restaurant with I know you guys heard of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles,
Mm-hmm.
but I forgot my cousin worked there and I went there to have breakfast. So it was my first meal of the day. And so my cousin was sitting there talking to me, and they was cooking and whatever. And so I got my food, I ate, and not even an hour later, I started feeling nauseous.
Mm-mm.
And I was driving. No, I'm not trying to be gross, but man, I pulled the car over and I was just throwing up. And people was looking at me like, oh, that's a drunk driver. No, I wasn't a drunk driver. Something was wrong with the sausage. It looked like it was done. And I ate it. It tasted good, but it was the meat that I ate. And I was so sick
Yeah.
that I had to get like ginger ale, crackers trying to eat, and nothing would stay down. And I didn't want to go to the hospital, but I was so sick, and I said I will never patronize that business again. And I called my cousin and told him that I got sick. And come to find out, I wasn't the only one, and it was a black-owned business.
See, and with a black-owned business, you cannot take shortcuts. You can't afford to take shortcut.
Right.
Because if you get shut down, you know how long it's going to take to get your business started back up?
They never came back. They never came back.
That's why. It's hard to start your business back up once you get it up and get it. And like I said, I like your answer. You said no, right? To the question right here. Why do people in our community say I can't get a loan? I don't have good credit. You don't need to have good credit. You don't need to have great credit. Why you go to the bank and get a loan?
You don't need to.
Look at some of the old rappers, stuff like that. What they do? They sold CDs and stuff, mixtape out of the back of their car, trunk of their car, didn't they?
Yep. And people like I know some people in the city of Pasadena right now. They sell food on the weekend and they barbecue it, and it is so good. They cook oxtails, you name it, they cook it, and they can't keep that food in the house. When somebody knows that they're cooking, the orders just coming in crazy fast. But he doesn't know if he wants to open up a restaurant or not, because he's trying to figure out what he does, but he doesn't know where he want to open it. So, that's how. And he don't even need a loan. He don't need a loan at all. He fixed up his house so it'd be more presentable. I said, sure, if I was you, I'll take some of that extra space and put some tables back there in the backyard. I heard of IKEA. I heard of IKEA, Miss Media.
Yeah, like I said, you start off small. Think of some of the women that got the black female that got the beauty salon. Where they started at? In the basement,
at home in their kitchen.
Yeah.
But see, it's different here. It's different here in California. Now they're requiring you to have a license, because a lot of the girls that do hair and nails and stuff at their home, a lot of people have been getting complications. So now, they're making people get licenses.
See, and it's like this right here. Them girls that did it in the complication, okay, I understand that. But that's some that do hair good, right? In California, and they try to do what they do, but you want them to get a license. Okay. You might well say, I want you to go to business school there, get your degree. Feel what I'm saying together? That basically
I heard you, but a lot of people don't have that kind of time, and a lot of that stuff is through word of mouth, or like they'll do it on these social media platforms. But then you hear the horror stories where these girls actually go to the beauticians, the deposits and stuff they want you to put down. Now it's out of control, and it's the black beauticians that's doing all these horrendous things, and it's making it bad. I mean, you're messing up. This girl went to get her hair done, and the girl was braiding her hair. She gave her a picture of what she wanted. The girl was tired. She fell asleep. When she woke up, looked like some chickens walked through her head and was plucking it. And she like, I'm not about to pay for this.
Yeah. I look like this right here. That right there is bad work. You see what I'm saying? Right there, is just bad with. I don't care who it is, right? I call it out. If I see it, hey, that woman, that barber, that house cleaner that want to cut your yard, that has trimmed your bushes, oh, they do a good job. Like some people say, oh, you taste this, how you like my food? You really want me to be honest?
Right. I'll tell you the truth.
There you go. You might not. Well, I really don't. Hey, see, I tell you the truth. Only I'm gonna tell you the truth because I'm truthful. And another reason I'm telling you because I don't want to think. I don't do not want you to think that I like what you did or like your whatever you cook, whatever. Take it as constructive criticism. And guess what else I'm gonna do for you? I'm gonna show you what you needed to do. You feel me? So see, like I said, we are mistrustful of each other. We don't see not only what we just talked about together.
Right.
No, the other reason why we mistrustful of each other, we do not. People now in our community don't want to see each other win.
Right. But you know what? I want to touch on something. How you doing? I want to touch on something that you had said earlier, and I may piss a lot of people off.
Who cares?
And I don't
Go ahead,
care.
Mr. There you go.
But I'm gonna say something. Before there was a Martin Luther King, yes, white people had us separated, and they didn't want us drinking from the same fountain, doing the same stuff that they did. But before Martin Luther King came along, we had our own buses, we had our own banks, we had our own schools, we had our own businesses, we had all this stuff of our own. And so what happened was, and it's a video, I have to find it. There was the white people went to this black dude, and he had him infiltrate us. We didn't have to worry about riding on the front or the back of the bus because we had our own bus lines. You get what I'm saying? We had all that stuff. What was so important for us to have to want to ride on a white person's bus and sit in the front when we had our own stuff? We had our own. I'm not talking about the Tulsa massacre and all that stuff. And they first he started off with them, but then when he opened his eyes and got to see that he was doing more harm to us, trying to join with them, that's when they murked him because they wanted him to complete the mission of incorporating us. Now, we didn't need to be incorporated with them for nothing. We had our own food. We had our own markets. We had everything, clothing stores, you name it, everything that they have today. We had those things in our own communities. But they had to go find that one black person to come in and infiltrate everything.
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to see us. They wanted to know, wait a minute, as much as we are oppressing these niggas, how they still making it? How they doing good? They doing better than us, and we the ones that's oppressing them. So they got jealous.
I'm tell you what to say. And the thing, one thing they fail to realize about us, we resilient. We resilient. It may look like we down now. You know what I'm saying? It may look like we down now. Just think, we know all our people in our community are not going to be on the same mindset. Oh, respect our. We all ain't gonna be on the same mindset, right?
Right.
But majority of us gonna be on the same mindset. Just think, everybody in this chat, you, me, a few other people, and we put up, let's say, $600, $800 a piece, $1,000 a piece, right? And go plot the land. What do you think we can do with that plot of land?
We could do a lot, but guess what? There's going to be there's going to be a weak link if we have a group of, let's say we have a big group of people that we want, to help, us with this mission, right? So this is what happens. So we know what we came to do. Me, you, Miss Media, Armando, Sniper, you knew, all of us. We all know Wolfpack, 20 East Nation, Nile River, Buzz Life, all of us. We all together make a mad new remix now. We all know what our mission is, right? So we get somebody in there that says, yeah, I want to do that too. And I'm going to put my money in too. But meanwhile, they're the weakest link. So somebody from the outside comes and tug on their shoulders. Now they have become the weakest link to help infiltrate us and to mess us up and to cause certain things to happen. And we're sitting here trying to figure out what the heck happened, because now what we planned on doing is being messed with, but we don't know who the enemy within is. So it's always somebody that's going to be the enemy within.
But I'm tell you how you would know. I'm tell you how I would know, right? I'm tell you how I would know. See, one, they might not act funny while we there, right? But we know how they act when they.
Yep, Media.
We know how they act when they outside of what we're trying to do. Think about it. If he or she, whoever it is, that does that, and think that money that they don't gave you was going to give you your child generational wealth more than what we were building, guess what? You're surely mistaken. Because if I have my hand in a project, I don't care how hard you want to try to sabotage it. Guess what? I want to make sure you don't sabotage it. And plus, you don't know. I might set your ass up just to find out who you is.
Okay, but look, on that, what I'm saying to you is, and what you're saying is 100% correct. I agree with you. But think about this. All the meetings we've had, all the dinners and business plans, and all the paperwork and the just the documentation. This person has access to all this stuff, but they're going behind our back, stabbing us in the back. This is what I'm saying. It's not easy to spot a snake. Wait a minute. That is why when the guy from the other day was talking about cheating, I'm like, dude, an ass is an ass. Your legacy will come from you doing something to keep the generation going. Since you're gonna have to elaborate, because I think you had a little ripple. I think you had a little ripple. Yeah, we're gonna speak on that too. So this is what I'm saying. This person, before they were infiltrating, before they became the weakest link, they were in all our meetings and everything. They got access to, our files and all this stuff. So we can't know right off the rip.
But think about this. If they are that easily manipulated by somebody from the outside, they're gonna be nervous.
Hi Gertrude, how you doing?
Hey Gertrude, they're gonna be nervous.
I like your video.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be nervous. And they're gonna
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying, D-Truth, if somebody has the flu and they cough on you, it's already too late. The flu gonna spread. So it's already damage done, is what I'm saying. They already know everything about us, and then we're going to be left scrambling to revamp. This is what I'm saying.
But the thing about it, it's like this way. Yeah, they can do all of that. How you think some of these companies get by what they do, right? Because of what somebody goes inside. Every business have one of those. they always have a plan B already set in place for that. You see what I'm saying? Cause look, if we get a land, right? We get the land. You can't do nothing with it right now. Got to get it cleared out, and then we all gonna have a stake in it. And then if the person that doing all that don't say nothing or whatever, and go back, and you know, and guess what though? Guess what though? Together, he doing it to us, and the person he doing it for, they got somebody that doing it to them. It might get
I
back to
understand.
us.
I understand that, but what I'm saying to you, D Truth, and I'm trying to explain it the best way I can, is they already know, like, we got the land, we already got the people in line that's going to do the excavation and all the stuff that we need. We already got all the details in the plan. This person had opportunity to see everything that we have already planned and put together to get the wheels in motion. This is what I'm saying. That's the dangerous part. There's always somebody you really won't know, because they even have people that have taken the life of someone, and them fools is out there marching, helping you look for the person.
Yeah,
And you don't even know until it's too late.
yeah, and it's like this. Right? The bottom line to it is, yeah, we know that, you know that, they know that, whatever. But guess what? They can do all they want to with that. With that,
I'm sorry, sis.
the thing is, the bottom line to it is, they can try to sabotage on the bid, whatever them other people want to do, right? They're gonna go forward. It might not go as forward as we planned it. You see what I'm saying? It gonna get done, and when it get done, it uses the person to see. You know, when we have our hand in something, right? You know, when the person that is really determined to get something done, got their hand in something, like open a business or whatever, what's gonna stop them?
Nothing really, unless they don't have no money to complete the goal.
Yeah, and a snitch or whatever you want to call them, that's not gonna stop it. Hey, they can go get the next gun. That's not gonna stop me, anybody else, to open up a small town. They ain't gonna stop nobody from opening up a business. Only person can stop, all the people that can stop all of that is yourself.
Okay. And I want to kind of address something else, what media was talking about. So, um, my friend Dave the Voice, I enjoyed that conversation with him, and I think that what Mondo explained when it comes to men that think that it's okay to cheat on a partner, and like what Mondo said, and I'm gonna say it in a different way. When you cheat on a good woman and you think that the grass is greener on the other side, and when you really find out that that one girl that you cheated on the good woman with, you find out she ain't who you thought she was, you gonna feel that in your chest when you see that good woman walking by with somebody else that is making her laugh and smile, and you know that there's no opportunity for you to get that back. I say that because right after we had that conversation today, I spoke to a young lady where she bought some property with her fiance, and they bought two houses. And so he at his job met some girl, and the girl has maybe 3 or 4 kids when he only had one with the woman that he was engaged to. So he moved into an apartment with the girl. The girl don't have a house, she has an apartment, but you have two houses that you were able to purchase with this woman. One house is up for sale. So I told her, I said, he's gonna try to come and get you back, but it's up to you if you want him back, because he's gonna feel it. And I told her about what you and Armando, was saying when it came to that situation. And she was like, wow, he's trying to sleep with me right now, but I don't want him. And I was like, that's crazy. I said, because he feeling it. And everything that Mondo said, that mess was 100% true. That fool feel it. He want her back. He trying to sleep with her, but she won't budge. But she was the one that helped you get off the couch selling nickel bags to y'all being property owners.
But
what do you think about that?
I'm gonna tell you what I think about that. Okay, we heard her side of the story, right? That's her side of the story, right? Right? That's her side of the story. We don't know what happened. Hold on. Before you say the thing, we don't know what she probably tried to use that against him too. You know how? I'm just
use
saying,
what against him?
Look at you just said that she helped him get out and start selling nothing about it, whatever.
Ain't no whatever. She helped him get off the couch and selling nickel bags.
But hold on. The problem with that is,
oh my God.
The problem with that is some women.
It's her fault.
No, I ain't saying it was her fault.
That's where you're leading it to.
Let me finish. I'm not saying he's right in his situation, right? But she probably played a part in it too.
No, she did not.
Oh, did she? Oh, hold on. You do not know what she said to that man.
He went out there cheating on her. Once he started making money, he started feeling himself. Then he started cheating.
Hold on. Was you in the house when they be talking?
Oh, see, Armando right. Mondo right.
Hold on. Was you in the house when they were talking?
I'm just gonna say Armando's right.
Two sides of the story. You ought to heard her side.
D-True.
Hold on. Did you hear his side?
D-True. Then if he was innocent in the whole thing, why is everybody else saying the same thing, that he's trying to get her back? He's trying to sleep with her. He's trying to wean his way back into her life.
But guess what, though? Everybody's not looking at.
Oh, never mind. Hold
on. You didn't see people.
Armando, can you come up here and help me? Because this dude right here.
You do not want to listen. Why do everybody always say, oh, if the man did that, do you hear the woman's side of the story? Everybody hear the woman's side of the story.
But he's the one that stepped out.
But hold on.
She the one that's working. She was the one that was working. She was the one that was helping him. And once he got on his feet, he started feeling himself.
But the problem with that is you do not know what he went
Armando, could you please come up here? Because it's so hard to talk.
Hold on. You're not listening. You're not listening. Nobody want to listen to what I've got to say. They want to cut me off. Stop cutting me off.
But she not trashing him, though. That's the whole thing.
Hold on. You don't know what she said before he started doing that.
Oh, my God. Armando, I'm done. I'm done.
You want me to just say it?
I'm done.
You want me to just say it?
She says she groomed him and now he's on cloud 9, meaning he used her.
Hey, wait. She saw the damn red flag. She saw the damn red flag.
I'm
she
done.
saw the damn red flag.
I'm done.
She saw the damn red flag. You can't
get mad
at me for seeing both sides of the story.
I'm done.
I talked about this.
I'm done. I'm done, D-Truth.
Hold on. So
I'm done.
You do not want to hold a woman accountable for her choice of men.
First of all,
that's her choice.
She was the one that was doing good. That was her boyfriend. That was her boyfriend, and they decided to do things together, but she was the one helping him. That was her man. He didn't treat her bad before all this stuff happened. He was good to her. But once he started making his money and she started helping him, that's when he started smelling his own butt.
But
this is what I'm telling you.
But you don't understand what I'm trying to tell you.
There ain't no understanding to what I'm trying to say.
Women ain't gonna understand this. Women ain't gonna understand it. They never gonna understand it.
Because there's nothing wrong. I mean, you want her to take responsibility for his bad behavior.
No, one, we don't know what was going on beforehand.
I talked to the lady. I'm not giving you every single thing, but from what I'm giving you, they was together in a regular relationship. Once they decided, once she got engaged to him, she started helping him. He was good to her. He didn't do no crazy stuff. Once he got a job and they got some property, he started feeling himself.
But hold on. Listen what you just said. Listen what you just said. After hearing her all what she just said, right? All she done said, not what he done say. Have you talked to them both together? You ain't never talked to them both together. He probably says she probably did something to him that you don't know about.
You know what, D-Truth? I'm not gonna say nothing else to you right now because that was really ridiculous.
No, it's not. What's ridiculous about it?
That was ridiculous. And you are one-sided. You are one-sided. If I tell you that the woman said that the man was good to her, he was good to her, and once he got a job and got some property, he started feeling himself.
But you don't know what she did to him in the first place.
Oh my! She helped his ass get off the couch in the first place.
You don't know what she said or did to him.
Right, media, right. Everybody else wanted. He started looking and moving around, feeling himself. That happens a lot.
In other words, a woman cannot say nothing. It always has to be the man's fault when a man does
you
that.
always blaming the woman for everything.
No, not.
Yes, you do. No, you always blame a woman for everything. You act like you hate women.
No, the thing which y'all fail to realize.
No, what you fail to realize. A man can't make no mistakes. A man can't make no mistakes around you. I'm telling you, she gave the dude props. She gave the dude his propers. She gave him his respect. She said he was a good man to me. And once we got property, he changed.
But you don't know what she said in the beginning of that either.
Oh my! You know what? Every woman is a dog, y'all. Every woman is wrong. I don't trust no woman according to D-Truth.
Listen, I didn't say that. See, I look at both sides of the story. If you tell me one side of the story, I want to know what the other person did. I don't say that. I don't say it.
He cheated. That's what he did.
No, I ain't about him. I'm about her. How you know she's
doing the same old stuff she been doing?
How you know she didn't cheat on him? She didn't tell you that, though, did she? She didn't try to manipulate him. She didn't tell you none of all that stuff she did to him.
How did she manipulate him when she didn't?
Hold on.
See there, listen, media. D-Truth is on some weird stuff. He's on some weird energy.
No.
He's on some weirdo energy. D-Truth, you got a problem with women. If you was a president of this world, every woman would be a 304 and no damn good. You would write laws against women.
See, y'all don't hear me. Y'all don't
listen. Because you're not making sense.
I said this about
you're not making sense.
Hello, I said it about men. I don't get on men.
No, I'm not trying to hear that.
Now, guess what? If a man, even when a man comes saying something, I'm like, okay.
I'm not trying to hear that.
I know.
I'm not trying to hear that.
Women don't want to listen. They don't want to listen.
Because you don't make sense. You don't make sense.
So, in other words, you saying
you don't make sense.
Together, I'm talking. Listen. Sometimes don't talk to respond. Talk to listen to understand. See, I said this about men in my past. You must have went and looked at all my past videos when I was talking about men. I said the same damn thing.
You started talking about the part that got me is when I told you she's not shitting on him. She's not being nasty. You said she manipulated him. That's what you said. How you gonna say she manipulated him?
No, see that way. You got it wrong. See, you wasn't listening when I said you don't know.
She manipulated him.
Nigga, you didn't hear what I said. I said you don't know what she did to him for him to go do that. See, you don't understand that part. Women don't understand that part. So a man is supposed to see a man don't express they feeling to women sometimes. They hold it in, and then when they go do something wrong, oh, he did this, he did that. But what did you do?
Okay, so let me ask you a question.
I would say that about the man too.
If she was so bad, why is he sneaking back over to her house trying to be with her without letting that new girl that he cheated on her with know?
How you know she he ain't back over there? Cause she said so?
He's not there.
How you know? You been over there?
Because my sister lives next door to her. Thank you.
It don't matter. You know how many times a person
He doesn't live there.
It don't matter if he lived there. It don't matter if he lived there. How you know they ain't sleeping together?
They not.
How you know?
They not, because she's not that type of person. She's not going to interfere. If he started a relationship with another woman, she's like me. I'm not going to mess with you because you got a whole nother relationship. I'm not going to interfere.
I love when women say, "Oh, I know she like." How you know? How long you been around her?
I'm not going to give up all that information because I might somebody may end up seeing this and knowing, and she'll be like, "Why are you telling?"
But the thing I'm trying to get you to see together, although you might know
never
a person,
mind.
we'll
never see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. I bet if I had another woman up here or another person up here and I broke this down, they would not come up with what you be saying. It's just that you don't like Mondo said, you don't want me to answer it the way I want to answer it. No, I'm telling you, based on conversations that I've had, and when I talk, she is not trashing him. She's not being nasty. She's not trying to hurt him. She just explained how he did her once the situation took place. Now, I know her mother too. I know her family too. I know a lot more than what I'm giving you. Once he got on his feet and she helped him, now all the women giving him attention, he went and bit the damn apple. Now he trying to come back to the garden and the garden is closed.
But you don't understand what I'm trying to explain to you. She's telling you all of that, right? She's telling all of that. That's a whole lot of women and men that do the same thing to each other, right? And guess what? If it's just like, would I be at work? Oh, so did this? Okay.
I know Mondo laughing.
And what did you do?
What did she
look before that? What did she do in the relationship? Like I said, I don't know what
did she do in the relationship?
Yeah,
well, first of all, he came home to a clean house. Secondly, he came home to cook meals, clothes that were clean, the environment clean, everything was done. She knows because she was being a wife without being a wife, without being the wife. You get what I'm saying? So, when some people feeling themselves, they tend to do stuff like that.
Yeah, that's on both sides. But
she didn't do anything wrong.
How you know she didn't do anything wrong? She told she didn't do anything wrong.
Okay.
And I would ask a man the same damn question.
Okay. All right, D-Truth. All right, D-Truth.
But you don't want to see that.
As a practicing psychologist, the person in question is not having it. Yet there could be a secret undercover meeting that could engage the constant contact between the two. I don't get what that means.
Oh, they're probably still in contact with each other. They're still messing around with each other.
No, they're not still messing around with. She's not messing with him.
You don't know that?
Yes, I do. Look, I do know that she is not going to mess with him.
Are you with her 24/7?
She is not going to mess with him.
Are you with him 20?
No, I'm not. But she's not going to mess with him.
My point exactly.
She's not the type of person that will interfere with another person's relationship.
You don't know that.
That's not the kind of person she is. If you wanted to talk to her and she found out that you had a girlfriend, she would not talk to you at all.
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer was a nice dressed man.
Jeffrey
Dahmer was nice dressed man. You see what he
Never
did?
mind.
You see
Never
what he
mind.
did,
You're talking
right?
about some damn Jeffrey Dahmer.
No. I'm
You
saying.
need
I'm
some. You
saying.
need some
I'm
help.
saying. I'm saying he was a nice dressed man, nice
It's
good
late,
man.
and I think you delusional.
No. See, you don't want to see the point.
No, it ain't no point
Yeah,
because
it
you
is.
trying to tell me that this girl did something, and I'm
You don't
telling you
know.
that's like me telling you the truth. I'm not the type of woman that would interfere in somebody's relationship, and you telling me I don't know. No, you not. You don't know that. I'm telling you who she is. She's not that kind of person.
I can say a person that is not that kind of person, and they turn out to be that kind of person. Cause I can act look, a person can act a certain way around you and talk to you a certain way without you knowing.
Mercy.
Oh, cannot? They can't. Oh, they can't, huh? They can't or they can't.
The truth.
Oh,
I
they
don't
can't.
know where you get your logic from,
See,
but
y'all don't deal in logic.
going on.
Some women don't deal in logic, and I'm dealing in logic.
No, that's not logical. You're trying to blame the woman.
No, I'm not.
That's your logic. Your logic is all women are wrong, and anytime something happens, I've listened to you. Anytime something happens, it's always the woman. Now, if I would have came to you with the story saying that she did all this stuff, then you would have been justifying his actions. But since I came to you with the story that's telling you that this woman is traumatized, this woman is hurt, this woman is crying and broken,
well, how many men go through that? How many times men don't?
Okay, here we go. We're going back to the men. See,
I'm
talking about one individual person. I'm not talking about a whole bunch of people. I'm talking about one person that I talked to.
Oh, I'm talking a whole bunch of men that been through that. Men and women go through that. See,
you got it.
I want both sides of the story, not just
no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Both sides. Look, I don't.
You're not.
Look, you're not telling me
on both sides. You one-sided. You one-sided.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are, because I tell you something, and I'm trying to have a conversation with you. Now you turn around and you start saying she did all this stuff. Now, if Armando was up here, he would not have approached it in the manner in which you approached it, blaming her for his infidelity.
No, I didn't blame her. I just
yes, you did.
I just said, what?
No, you said, what did she do? And I'm telling you, and you telling me I'm wrong, that she would not ever mess with somebody else's man. So basically, it's like you got all the answers to what I'm saying.
No, see, you got it all twisted. I said before that time.
No.
This is what I said. Listen, before you respond.
Somebody need to hit this link because you tripping.
Listen before you respond. Please listen before you respond. I said you do not know what she said to that man. I'm not excusing his action. I said
yes, you are. You're blaming her. You're blaming her.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are.
Why do women always think
you are blaming her?
Why do women
now? Okay, let me say it again. Hold on. We got another man in the chat. Brooklyn Hood, if you so kindly would answer this question.
No.
See, he don't want the truth.
No. The question is, see how you cut me off? You see how you cut me off? You don't want to
because you're trying to switch my friend's narrative up. You don't even know her, so how you gonna speak?
I'm not switching up the narrative. She told you what she. This is what I'm trying to say. She told you what he did, right? She told you that story, right? She told you that. But did she look? We don't know what them two had going on in the house. She didn't take the look like on social media. That all happy, let it go, all smiles. But behind closed doors, you don't know what the hell's going on.
But it's her fault.
They both involved.
It's her fault. No, it's her fault. It's her fault. A lot, according to D Truth, Brooklyn Hood. I have a friend that met a guy, and when she met him, they vibed, and he didn't have a job. He was selling nickel bags, whatever. And as time went on, she helped him get on his feet. She did a lot of stuff. Both of them end up buying property together. Once he got on his feet and started doing good, He went off and cheated on her and moved out and moved with another woman. D Truth is blaming her, saying, what did she do? Every day you come home, your house is clean, your food is ready, your clothes is clean, house smelling good, she looking good. She broken, she's hurt because you left her for another woman once you got on your feet. Tell me, Brooklyn, does that or does that not happen in a lot of cases with women?
But the problem
And D Truth is saying it's her fault.
I'm gonna tell you why I said that. The way I said we don't know what she said to him. You said she helped him get on the feet, helped him get a job, all that BS and all that. We don't know. They probably had they probably had an argument, and she probably threw that up in their face. We don't know that. You don't know that.
Sometimes don't need to be uplifted.
But we don't know that, do we? She gonna tell you that part.
No matter what I say, you're still gonna say she did something to trigger the situation.
How you know she didn't? She didn't tell you though. She didn't tell you.
How do you know she did? You don't know her though.
But she did, because you said
he did not do it. He is a street hustler. If I was her, I wouldn't have talked to him from the start. Okay, I can respect that.
That's what I said, Brooklyn, but I was wrong. I said
you
she chose the wrong. Yes, I did. I'll tell you why I said that.
You blamed her.
No, I said
you blamed her.
Hold on. You was talking so much, you were listening to respond, not listening to comprehend. No, you were listening to comprehend. I said she was at fault for choosing the wrong damn man. I said that. I know you was talking so much.
No, you was blaming her. What did she say?
Hold on. Who fault is it? Hold on. Who fault is it? See? Who fault is it? Is it his fault or her fault for choosing him?
Well, I put it to you like this. There have been successful relationships, but I can agree with him at the same time. See, there have been people that met people and they ended up having a successful relationship.
But when a woman is helping a man, I'm going to tell you this. I heard another female say this. When a woman helping a man and it all look good on the outside, and then when they in the house, they start arguing, and some females throw shit back up in their face. And they ain't good around you.
You still concentrating on if she said
hold on. So women don't do that. Some women don't do that.
Well, that may not be her case.
It may be her case.
You can't say that may not be her case.
It may be her case. You can't say it ain't either. You wasn't in the house 24/7.
Never mind.
You wasn't in the house 24/7.
Never mind, D-Truth. Anybody that can agree with you and your logic, you're a happy man.
Oh, look. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna download some videos of women saying what I said. Women don't say this. Cause it look happy outside. Cause she come talk to another female, tell her what a man did, and come and find out. Cause look at most women, some men, they are. Let me see.
They don't know how to appreciate a good woman.
No, some women don't appreciate a good. Some women don't appreciate a good damn man.
There are men and women who believe that they can change someone's disposition in life.
Because ain't no telling what he did, where she was trying to get him out of where he was at. And what arguments was ensued. We don't know.
Well, you keep talking about arguments. Nobody said that they had an argument. You're the one that's assuming that there was an argument. This is the problem that I'm like, why does he keep saying argument? You don't know
it wasn't either. You don't know it
never
wasn't
mind, D-Truth. Never mind, D-Truth. Never mind. I won't be bringing no more stories out. I won't be sharing no more of my friends' stories with you. That's for sure.
Look, I won't say the same damn thing about men. You just listen to the women part, but I'll be talking about. That's all you be listening to. So if you do it, look, Because if a couple walking down the street, all happy, let it go, and they go in the house, you don't know what they're talking about. You don't know if they're arguing or not.
Never mind.
You never know.
I just decided I will keep my.
Because guess what?
Myself when it comes to you. I would rather ask a teddy bear and sit there and stare at it all day.
Because I see all sides of the story.
Because you don't see nothing.
I see all sides of the story.
You don't see nothing. You're assuming all sides of the story. No, you're coming up with your own narrative on what you allege happened.
I ain't alleging nothing.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't there. I wasn't there. Neither was you. I'm not speculating, and you shouldn't either.
But hold on.
I just asked a straightforward question, and you
no. But hold on. But you just gave me what she said.
Of course, she's not trashing them either.
Yeah, but it don't matter if she's trashing. But you go about what she said. Well,
okay. Hold
on. So
hold on.
So you just
never answer my what question was that? What question was that?
But the problem is, you gave.
What question is that, media?
You gave me her side of the story.
Of course, he's going to make it seem like he's the good guy from his side. He's the one that's living in somebody else's house.
No, she gonna make it seem like, oh, he did this to me, this right here, because I did this right here too. Yeah, she made it seem like that too, didn't she?
She didn't do all that. I just told you she did not trash him.
No,
that's what I told you. She did not trash him.
But she told you, oh, I did this right here to help her get whatever. Oh, she told me.
And when she said that, it was more or less her trying to find out, after all we've been through, why would he betray me and do this when we had plans? I understand where she's coming from in that aspect. So by her not saying that dirty, no good son of a gun, I respect her, because when I talk to other women, the first thing they do is they say, he a dog, he this and he, and that makes me put on that little tingle hat. And I'm like, okay, so why you gotta trash him first before you tell me what happened? This was a long conversation. Then this came up, and then this came out. So this wasn't like that was the first thing that she said to me to try to hurt him. It was a conversation and it was information. So I thought that I could bring it to you to try to get some clarity instead of you saying, well, she did this or she might have done that. That was for D Truth. She had a question for you.
But the thing about it, that wasn't the whole story either.
Pretty much she broke down the important parts.
What important part?
That they tried to build a life together, and once he got himself together, he went out there and he went and met somebody else and moved in with them.
No, I don't even consider that the important part. I don't even consider that.
Okay, never mind, D Truth. Hey, y'all, I'm not saying nothing else to D Truth.
I'll tell you why I said that. She told you what she thought you wanted to hear. But that
I didn't want to hear none of it, so you can't say that. So
I'm right. She did.
She lied to herself.
She did. But I'm trying to get you to see is we don't.
Okay. Besides, she should have never met. She should have never been with him, and all that. Yada yada yada. Point being is he was wrong for the way he did that. He could have, and he was sneaking around and saying that he was going to his parents' house. She didn't think that it was anything to worry about. There was no indication that there was a problem. Everything was gung-ho. He was smiling, kissing, I love you, everything. She was doing what she was doing, and this came out of nowhere. That's why it's such a shock to her.
But looking at what somebody would be saying over here on these shows, whatever, and Sister G out there, what they be saying, and I found out, it'd be a shock to them, right? I'm telling you why it'd be a shock to them, because sometimes we as humans,
here we go,
as humans, not as men and women, as humans, we
right. He used her point blank.
Yeah. No, she used herself.
Never. You see there? See what I'm saying?
Look, she used herself. She chose the wrong damn man.
It don't matter if she chose the wrong man. They had a good relationship. Even though you called him a street nigga, they still had a good relationship that was long term, and he treated her good. So it cast out all that other stuff that's being said. The man was good to her. She was good to him. They was good to each other. Once he got on his feet, that's when the tables turned. Do you understand? Once he got a job and started making money, he changed on her.
Well, do you understand?
Oh my God.
Do
Damn science.
Do you understand?
Never mind.
Do you understand? I wish I could speak to him, see what she had and what made him go do that dumb shit with that dumb shit. And I know she saw the damn red flag, because women see a real doggone red flag. They want the damn bad boys like he was, but they see the red flag, but they know him. But when a man go do that, he was no good. He shouldn't did that to her. No, she should have did it to her damn self.
Point blank, he used her.
Hey, I don't look. He used her. Guess what? She let herself be used. She saw the damn red flags.
Okay, D-Truth, you have all the answers. You have every.
She saw the damn red. But think about it, she gave you the good side of the story to make herself look good.
No, she ain't trying to make herself look good. She just told it like it was.
No, but look at him.
But now he trying to come back. So that's normally what happens. You think that the grass is greener on the other side, and then you find out that the girl that you was creeping with and all this stuff, and you find out she ain't exactly what you thought she was. Now you trying to creep back and come back. Oh, no, thank you.
It's a lot of men and women.
You stay over there where you at. And second of all, I'm not about to sleep with you knowing that you sleeping with her, and I don't know where the hell you been, and I don't know where the hell she been. Because if she know that you and I was together and she still pursued you. Now, when you was living with me, you had more financial freedom because everything was done. Now you in the house with a girl, all your damn check is being spent with her 3 extra kids by another dude. That was just ass backwards. He went out backwards. Why would you leave somewhere when you had more money in your pocket? You was happy. Then you let this girl twirl her hips and brainwash you. Now the financial freedom that you had, you don't have that shit no more because the girl raking your pockets.
Well, who said he was
and you taking care of somebody else's kids when you got your own one child that you could have been concerned with? That's dumb. That's going out backwards.
Together. This is the question I got. Who said he was happy?
Okay, teacher.
Because when most men go do what they do, they're not happy.
Okay, teacher.
I'm telling you. You know me, but you know men though. But y'all know me.
Okay, D-True.
Y'all know me. But but you keep saying okay.
I'm not gonna say nothing else because I told you got all the answers.
But the thing about you got all that, she told you all the good part. But before she helped me get the job and all that stuff, that right there. And as she did that, we don't.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. Since you got all the answers, let me ask you a question.
So let me ask
you a question. So if he was so unhappy with her at home, and he moved out and moved in with the girl, right? Why now is he trying to come back and get her back if he was so happy or so miserable with my friend?
Women do the same damn thing.
Never mind.
Women do the same damn thing. You think women don't? Oh man, treat him right, good man. He do all the things he's supposed to be doing. She goes, stay the grass green on the other side. Guess who's trying to crawl back? They try to crawl back, but yet guess what? We supposed to forgive them and take them back. It double standard. Oh, he did this, he did that. Oh, what did you do? I'm asking both of them questions. I'm not just going to. I hear one side, but I want to hear the other side. You see what I'm saying? I don't care if it's a man or a woman. If a man said the woman did this, he did this right here. But what did you do to that woman?
No, you not.
Yeah, I will. I don't said it before. I don't said it before.
No, you won't.
Yeah, I will. I always do. I do it all the time.
No, you won't.
I would do it all the time.
You'll blame the woman and say
hold on. How you gonna tell me what I would do?
Man leave. She did something to make that man walk away. She.
Together. How you gonna tell me what I'm gonna do?
Because I'm listening to how you sound. I asked you a question and you started outright attacking my friend when I was trying to.
No, I didn't. I was playing devil's advocate. See, that's the problem. When a man, I start off saying he was wrong for what he did. You didn't hear that part. But when I say we don't know what happened in the house, like, oh, she said she did it. Come on. It got to be more to the story than that, because she can tell all of it. Because everybody don't tell the whole damn story. Nobody tells the whole damn story.
I wasn't trying. Hold on. She believed in him. Yep. Supported him. Tried to help him change his life. He met someone who does what she don't. So he bounced. Now he realized she was golden. Exactly.
But we still don't know what system.
It don't matter. If you
yes, it does. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. The truth.
I'll tell you what.
I'm gonna drop down and listen to you. I'm gonna drop down.
I'm tell you what.
I'm gonna listen to you.
Listen. Before you drop down, listen. We don't know what drove that man away, because women do not want to understand, do not want to listen to what the man said. If a woman throw shit back up in their face, they hold.
How you gonna say she threw it up in his face?
How you know she didn't? She didn't tell you she did.
No. The man is working now. The man has a job. So if you sit on your butt, never mind. Why do I keep asking him?
How do you know she didn't throw shit up in his face? You don't know that. You don't know that. And when a man keeps a whole lot of shit inside of them, men don't show they feeling a whole lot. That's why women say, oh, you need to show your feeling a whole lot. You need to show your emotion a whole lot. And
I can't get no help, Miss Media. I can't get no help. This man has totally lost his mind.
And when they go do something stupid and crazy like he did, oh, he shouldn't have did that. He a bad guy.
She didn't say he was a bad guy.
But that was she said it in a nice way.
Shut up, Miss Media. Shut up, Miss Media.
That's probably what it was.
So you helping D Truth to go further in his insanity.
No, I'm not. Because I'm telling you what men see. One thing female feel realize, they try to.
I'm just trying to figure out one thing. Why would you? Let's take it off of her, and I'm gonna ask a broad and general question. Why would you have a woman at home that is working and you guys are building together, right? And some little chick sparks your interest. You're not thinking about all the stuff that you got built, you're building with your partner, right? So I know you wouldn't do this, D-Truth. You would not leave a woman that you're building with, y'all got plans to get more property and all this stuff, to go move into an apartment with a girl that has three kids by three different dudes. Why would you put yourself in that predicament?
Well,
I'm just asking you, what would you say to your friend if he tried to do that?
You know what I said to him? Oh, well, good luck to you. It ain't me. See, and that's another thing. See, let's switch the role. It could go both ways. You see what it go both ways.
And if she did it, I'd call her a fool.
That's what I'm saying. That's the thing. See, sometimes people give us their side of the story to make themselves look good. Although some women do not bash the ones they was with. but technically they are because it make them look like the bad person.
No, she's not bashing him. Listen, that's her child's dad. She's not going to bash him.
But
she's not going to do that.
Indirectly, she did.
A question was asked and she answered my questions. So no, I asked the questions and I'm giving you the answers to the questions in which I asked that she gave to me about the relationship. I'm not trying to give up like every single word that we had, but the way she did it, that's why I keep saying she did not trash him. It was based on me asking questions. And I'm not going to say everything that I asked, but based on everything that I asked, she did her part. She did her part. He just got to the point where he started making money. And once he started making money, he started feeling himself. Like some of these females, once they start making money and they have a regular smuggler dude at home, they start feeling their damn self.
Hold on together. I don't know who the hell this is right here. But sometimes something comes out of somebody's mouth by mistake and be said.
Oh God.
Hello. What's up? Who this is?
Yo,
who this is?
My name is Nick. What's up?
Nick who? Where you from?
Oh, I'm from Kansas.
Yeah, you got to device off.
What is your channel name?
What's my channel name? Oh, fuck niggers, because I hate niggers.
Hey, that's why I put that up. You see that, right? Yeah. You see what I did, didn't you?
That was funny. He did all that just to get, he got 2 minutes of fame. Let's give a hand clap for him. Oh, you must feel special, you dork. Oh, the little idiot. Oh, you hate black people. What a dickhead. Oh, you must don't have no friends sitting in the basement on the couch in your mama's house.
Hey,
you little fuck.
Hey, together. There he is. He must thought he's just gonna last a day bring a little ass up on the panel, right?
Oh, he down here talking about poor ass niggas. Your mama. That's why your mama's got a black man, you bastard.
Hold up. Now don't say that right there. Hey, somebody put the airplane signal up. Put the airplane signal up.
What a dweeb.
Hold on. I think I still got that. I still think I got that. Hold on. See, can I find it first? You know what I'm finna play, don't you?
Wolfpack Airlines. Don't buckle.
Welcome to Wolfpack Airlines. Please be ready for takeoff to nowhere.
Exactly.
Hey.
What a dickhead.
Hey, what he thought he was gonna do?
That don't hurt nobody feeling your internet gangster.
Hold on. That didn't hurt me. You know how many times
Oh, that's the title.
Hey, together. Hey, look here. We've been through this a lot. I already knew what was up. I just want to hear what he got to say. Nick, who? From Kansas? Okay.
That's sad when you got to be a damn internet gangbanger.
Look. Hey, together. How many times have you been called the N-word?
Shoot, that don't mess up. That ain't my name though.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
My mama didn't name me that.
But hey, look. You know what I said? Hold up. I said, together, hold up. I got to do something. Y'all do what a war nigga together.
Armando busting up.
Y'all knew what it was, nigga. Together, y'all knew what it was, nigga.
I didn't even know who it was. I thought it was like a white supremacist.
No. When I told you, hold up, I said, wait a minute, I got to put this up. You hear what I said that?
Uh-huh. He hated it. Oh, wow.
We cried over here. We cried over here. I know
That shit don't hurt nobody's feelings. That ain't, man, come up with something new.
man, we heard look like what is it? We all heard it all before. Who saw that?
Oh, heard it all before. I forgot her name. I know who you talk about. Your I know what you're saying. I forgot her name.
Hey, we heard it all before. They never knew. Come back with something else, please. Please come back with something else.
Yeah, Wolfpack Airlines. When you enter, please make sure you don't try to hold on to nothing.
Cause there ain't nothing to hold on to.
And your ass gonna get dropped out.
That was funny as hell. That was funny as hell, though. It was something.
That was entertainment, actually. Thank you, idiot.
Nick. Oh, that Nick at night. Oh yeah. This was something I'm gonna tell you. Hold on, I'm sick of play it. Hold on.
Grace Wisher.
Hold on, I'm starting over. Hold on.
Was an African American.
Hold on. Listen to
Grace
this.
Wisher's story will change the way you see the Star-Spangled Banner. Grace Wisher was an African American girl, born around 1800, who played a crucial role in creating the iconic Star-Spangled Banner. At just 13, she worked alongside Mary Pickersgill, stitching the flag that inspired America's national anthem. Despite her significant contributions, Grace's presence wasn't depicted in historical paintings of the flag-making process. Today, historians and cultural institutions are striving to honor her legacy. At the Star-Spangled Banner Flag House in Baltimore, a ghost figure now symbolically represents Grace's role. Exhibitions and educational programs are bringing her story to light, recognizing her as an integral part of American history. Grace Wisher's story is a powerful reminder of the overlooked contributions of African Americans in shaping the early United States. Let's ensure her work on the Star-Spangled Banner is remembered and celebrated as a vital part of American heritage. This is going to blow your mind.
You heard that, didn't you?
Wait a minute. She wrote the Star-Spangled Banner, he said?
The flag, the American flag, she helped make it at 13. You heard me?
No, I didn't hear you. Baby Wolf came in here.
I said it was the American flag. She helped make the American flag.
Oh, she did?
At 13. Oh, hey, Nick, did you hear that? I forgot he can't type. Damn.
Oh, wow.
That's why I did that. So, since it still is, but you know how they said Black History Month. I think every day
it's Black History.
There you go.
Yep. And I never understood how we agreed to the shortest month of the year. That right there, that's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. And they keep playing the same old people over and over. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Mandela, this person and that person. It was more people than just those people that made a contribution to this country. So that's the part that makes me mad. It's like you just want to throw the same people up in our face. And not to be mean, if you really look into the history, that I Have a Dream speech was not written by Martin Luther King. It was written by somebody else that was a straight up communist.
But I'm gonna tell you this right here on that right there. I'm tell you on that right there. I never known no big time people who give speeches right there on their speech.
Right. So me, I feel like this. Why you feeding me this BS? You had a dream. You didn't have no damn dream. Tell the truth. Don't lie to me to make me feel a certain way. You kept us trapped for many years. I had a dream that one day little black boys and little black girls. I don't give two shakes of a rabbit's butt.
But
I had a dream that I own 4 businesses now. I'm waiting for it to manifest. Say something like that.
Listen to this right here. I want to see you guys get a play here. I just want to make Nick mad since he can't type in the chat.
Black people are the first people. Black people are the mothers and fathers of everybody on this planet. The first people to know about God. The first people to be mathematicians, architects, scientists, philosophers, to know about astronomy. But when the people who classify themselves as white started taking over, they knew of the critical importance in the area of religion of telling people, the whole world of colored people, that God was white. Black people are the first.
Ain't that sad? Together? She might be messing with Baby Wolf.
I'm here.
You said cutting edge static. Hey, did you hear that?
Uh-huh.
It's sad.
What up, Cutting Edge? What up, Static?
It's crazy, ain't it? How that's why I say that's what you said about whoever it was. Whatever we were talking about. When I was talking about generational wealth and people fuck up.
Wait a minute. Wait, teacher.
What?
Did you hear? Did you hear what you said?
What?
You didn't hear what you said?
What'd I say?
Generational.
Oh well. Oh well. Yeah, what? They would know. They don't know if I said the word right or not. Yeah, some people don't know what indefinitely means. So,
oh, shut up, fool.
So they don't know if I said the word right. So, hey, some of them don't know how to spell or read or write.
Don't know how to spell what?
Read or write.
Oh, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But
that's true.
See, that's why I say, us as a community, black men, black women, it's gonna be hard for us to get together because we have people like him, people like women, men that dog each other out. And guess what? And we're scared that, and I ain't gonna say we. I'm not. Some people are scared of because they're not gonna have what they're supposed to have. They afraid the other person gonna have more than they have when they got equal rights to it.
And you know what's so funny? You know, so funny. I don't understand how come we can't have the mentality of if you do something wonderful, or you get blessed by something, why I can't celebrate you. That's the part that get me. You tell me, oh, I got this and I got that. I'm always going to be happy because I don't know. I could be next.
Yeah. See, this is the part I don't get right here. This is the part I don't get. The athletes, musicians, actors, all the from the hood. You might want to say they from somewhere, a black community, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go out, make it big. I know you want to get away from where you came from. Why you don't come back and build a store and let somebody with a store, whatever, and come bring it back to where you came from? I ain't saying you have to stay.
You know what? That makes a lot of sense.
I ain't saying you got to stay.
No, that make a lot of sense. Yeah, why can't they do it? Because you know what? They're gonna think about, oh, if I put this in the hood, ninjas is gonna break into it and they're gonna do this and they're gonna expect for me to get them something free and discounts and that normally does happen, and we gotta be honest.
Yeah, it does happen.
We gotta be honest, and I think that's probably another reason why they won't do it. Just like Ice Cube, everybody was mad at Ice Cube when Ice Cube moved out of his neighborhood, but what happened, and he told the story, he said, once I made it, people were coming to my house. I have a wife and a kid. And he said they was coming to my house all hours of the night, talking about listen to my mixtape. listen to my mixtape. And he kept constantly telling them, stop coming to my house and doing, doing that. He kept telling them that. I know he kept doing that, and they kept doing that. So he said, you know what? For the safety of my family, I'm about to move up out of here. But people didn't want to understand that part. This is why he left.
Yeah. But what I'm saying, I understand leaving, right? But don't leave the community altogether. You can move, you can leave physically, right? But give the community something to hold on to. Yeah, we know there's gonna be some hoodlums try to break in there. Yeah, okay. But if you give the kids something to do, and especially after school, give them, especially they give them something to do, and some of them grown up give them something to do, give them a job or something. That's the problem. We got a whole lot of people, got a whole lot of money, move out the neighborhood because, like Ice Cube did, like I said, you move physically, but the problem is, what are you moved out physically? What are you doing to help them folks that's still there?
And you know what? I don't know what businesses he might have. He does have businesses, but I don't know where they're at. He never really speaks on it, but he does have businesses. So he could be doing something. But my problem and like here, okay, in California, for some reason, and this is what I'm saying. That's why a lot of like black people, they complain, they cry, they boo-boo whine and cry. When they open up a business or something like that, they don't look at their black friends. The first thing they want to do is put their Mexican homeboys in the stores. Like, okay, you got black friends too. What's wrong with you? Yeah. Why are you doing that for other people and you're not doing it for your own culture? And I'm not saying that you have to, but a lot of times I see like when I was trying to talk to people as far as California, when they started talking about Donald Trump was going to send ICE in here. Now, there are a lot of city jobs. There are a lot of factory jobs. And so what happens is here, when you get into a factory job, the Mexican people that's in that factory job, they do everything in their powers to get you fired. And then next thing you know, one of their relatives is working in that job. So out here, they get you fired so that they can get their people in. And so that's why now I'm glad that, the things is happening the way that it's happening with the crackdown, because there are so many black people that do want to work. Like when we go to the fast food restaurants, like I like Subway. I'll go to Subway, I'll see a black person, and I may go back within a couple of weeks. That black person's gone and it's another Mexican person. You're telling me black people don't want to work? Yes, they do. But you're letting the Mexican people dominate jobs like McDonald's and Burger King. Those jobs were not supposed to be taken up by adults. Those jobs were supposed to be for the youth, like during summer after school work programs, because the older people, like the Latinos that's here illegally, they're taking those jobs. Those kids, they don't even have like the after school work programs anymore because they're not releasing those jobs. Kids are supposed to be able to get jobs to work and earn money, grass cutting, all kinds of stuff. So what we're dealing with out here, it's not everybody out here. When they say California, no, it's not California. Whatever the governor and the mayor and them is doing, and right now we got a recall to get him out of office. Now we got some power behind us, Mel Gibson. We got some real power behind us to get Gavin Newsom and Karen Bass out of office. So go ahead.
I want to say this right here. You know what the problem is? I'll tell you what the real problem is. You know how much they were paying people that look like us, how much they were paying us, and they got to pay us to work that factory job. They got to pay some, folks to work that daughter's job and all that. How much they had to pay them? How much you think they paid them? The one that took that job?
True.
I guarantee they as much as they
And I
as
see,
much.
you
So-
asked me a question. I'm telling you, minimum wage in California is $20 an hour. Everybody across the board, $20 an hour. That's our minimum wage.
Yeah, but like I said, whoever hired them, yeah, that's the state, but federal is $7.25. They can pay them under $20. You see what I'm saying?
No, they're not. No, they're not. We
I
got
said they can.
regulations against that.
But
If you're working under the table, yes. But if you're working in an actual establishment, no, you cannot pay them under $20 an hour. You can't do it.
that's state, right?
That's out here. Yes, you cannot
That's state.
pay anybody under $20 an hour, which is minimum wage.
But I'm talking about federal outweighs state.
The truth. I'm
Federal
explaining to you the minimum wage in all California is $20 per hour.
And I explained to you, guess what? Federal outweighs state. That's like saying the state law outweighs federal law. It don't.
Everybody that gets a job and the paperwork up to tell you what your money is going to be is $20 an hour. When you get hired, whether it's federal, yes, but California is doing their own thing. This is what I'm trying to explain to you.
Yeah, but if I had a job there, if I could pay that more less than $20 an hour, guess what I'm gonna do?
Then they're going to go to I forgot the name of that place. They're going to go to the place on you. And because California is California, you're as an employer, you're going to get in trouble because they're going to.
No, I'm not. Because guess what? I'm putting this right here. I really don't have to pay. I really don't. Look, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't have to pay them $20 an hour. I pay $7.25, or I go between $7.25 and above for minimum wage.
They are not going to pay you $7.25 in California. It ain't gonna happen. That's what I'm telling you. It's not going to happen.
But I'm saying they don't have to pay them $20 an hour. They can pay them less than $20 an hour.
That's the minimum wage here.
But they still can pay them less because the federal minimum wage.
No, they cannot. They're paying them according to the cost of living.
And you think $20 an hour is the cost of living?
Oh Lord Jesus!
I in California now. And how much is eggs? And how much bread gonna be? How much milk gonna be? And the cost of living? And how much it is called to rent an apartment?
Okay, you forget about California. Everybody and their mama, not everybody and their mama, but the ones that I'm talking about that's working on fast food jobs, they getting welfare as well. So hey.
Yeah. Well, guess what? I'm like this right here. The bottom line to it is, but either way, they still won't get that either way. I'm like, if they legal, okay. If they're illegal, get them out of here. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. A lot of the illegal, undocumented people, they're taking up those jobs where kids used to have summer jobs. Like let's say now spring break is coming up. It used to be jobs. The people were waiting for the kids to go on spring break so that they can work the fast food places. They wait for summer holidays and stuff like that. Now you got undocumented illegals out here that's working those jobs, and they're taking those jobs away from what it was intended for like the high school kids and stuff like that, to get a job so that they can earn money, to buy school clothes or a car or whatever it is that they wanted to do. And nobody is like saying anything really now that we got people that's pushing back, which should have been done a long time ago. A few voices here and there wasn't getting any traction, but now we got some people that's really speaking up, saying enough is enough of this BS. They got people that's living in housing for free. They come here, they get 2 years to live free in housing that taxpayers are paying for. They don't have to pay nothing for 2 years, no electricity, no nothing. And they give them money to go out for clothing, entertainment, whatever they want. Why is Americans footing bills like this for people?
But this is the question I got. Why are we worried about them? We should be worried about our own damn community. That's the problem. We worry about everybody else. We ain't worried about our damn community. That's what I said.
Our community is being affected when they move into our community and we can't find no jobs. That does affect our community.
I'll tell you what some people not doing, what most of our people not doing. See, that when you're supposed to be bringing entrepreneurship and do what you're supposed to do, open up your own damn business. Open up your own damn business.
Okay, check this out. I'm gonna break something down to you. Here in California, a Mexican person can go get some food stamps. They can go and buy the little carts, and they can go out with those little carts and they can set up on the corner and they can start making their meats for like tacos, burritos, or whatever other foods that, they create. And the police won't say nothing. They'll roll right by them, not say nothing. So a black person said, okay, fine. Then I could do the same thing. He started barbecuing, getting traction. A lot of people started coming. The first thing they did was told him to pack that shit up.
And guess what I would have did? Okay, I'll pack it up. But guess what? No, I wouldn't pack it up. Take me to jail.
I would pack it up because I'm not about to lose my money that I put into that cart. I'm going to go ahead and secure that cart.
Where was he? Was it on private property?
He was on the street corner, same street that the person, like, if you walk
on the
sidewalk.
Which way? Ain't a damn thing they could have did with him.
Yes, they did. They made him pack it.
I'm telling you why.
Jesus Christ!
I'm telling you why. With the damn thing they could do it. He wasn't born enough, but he wasn't committing no crime.
It don't matter. That's what they do out here.
But
this is what I'm trying to tell you.
That's why I said take my ass to jail, cause you finna get sued. See,
anyway,
black people got to stop being scared.
This is the problem when black people try to go out there. And like in LA, for instance, in LA, I was driving in LA with my sister and I forgot exactly where we were going. So these Mexican dudes, like when the traffic light stops, stops your traffic from going, like, say we going east and the traffic is stopped and I'm front. These Mexicans dressed in clowns dancing around, and some people are giving them money and some people are like, get the hell out the way. Now, if a black person does that, they're going to come and tell them to move it. But they never say anything to these Mexicans.
But the problem is our people in our communities got to start learning the damn laws, especially if you're on public property. If you're on public on the sidewalk, they can't tell you to damn move, especially if you ain't committing no damn crime.
And you know what they will do if you don't move? They'll pick up your shit and throw it.
And guess what? And throw it, guess what? I'm finna sue your ass. Cause what you just did, you threw my shit, guess what? You finna get sued. Guess what? I'm gonna get more than that. Now I'm finna get my ass a building. Now how you gonna feel about it?
I understand all what you're saying, but I'm telling you, I'm not afraid. Now, if I went out there, I would be like, I'm not hurting nobody. And some of them people don't. But if you're going to be out there, which was the rightful thing that he did, you got to get a license. A lot of those Mexicans out there that's selling food ain't got a license. They want you to have a license to sell your food in case somebody patronize your business and they get sick. They know exactly who to go to. And a lot of the food trucks that they have, they don't have their licenses. The food trucks are, the refrigeration is not right. All this stuff, they cut corners because, like, I don't know if you remember De Leon and them when they caught those councilmen in Los Angeles talking about how they was undercutting black people and making sure that they didn't build in Los Angeles, but they were giving all the stuff to help the Latino people. And it was a big giant scandal, and a couple of them resigned and they voted out the other person. So they do stuff like that. When they get up in the council and stuff like that, they're only for their people. Anybody else that's coming in, they block you unless there's a scandal and it gets found out. Now they done got a couple of black people fired so that they can dominate it with all. And it was a couple of people on staff that were illegal, undocumented immigrants, and people raised hell and got them up out of here. Because if you're undocumented and illegal, you're not supposed to serve in office in any government of the United States.
But you know what? Now think about this. Now they all these immigrants. I don't care where you from, across the ocean or across the other ocean, down south from above. Y'all want to ask for our damn help. Guess what? Fuck y'all.
That's what I'm saying. Now they're out here marching, talking about why black people, why y'all not helping us.
We try to warn y'all dumbass.
Huh?
We try to warn y'all dumbass.
Yeah, we tried to tell them. We definitely told them. We said they gonna get you. They gonna hook you up. They're gonna mess you up. And then the next thing I heard, this girl said, well, they stole California. I said, no, you better look up Guadalupe Hidalgo, baby. That's a treaty. You better look at what is that? I said, America bought this land. Did you not know that? No. I said, then you need to go read your history books before you sit up here and start talking about somebody stole something from y'all ass. I said, and plus on top of that, we forgave y'all $3 million debt and got more property instead of making y'all pay the debt back, in which Mexico couldn't pay back. I said, but did you read that? I said, they teach it in Mexico if you're from Mexico. And she got quiet.
But you know how you would have really killed her though.
What?
You know how you really would have killed her.
What? Telling her she stole his land too?
Yeah.
Your stupid ass.
They did.
Be like, y'all over here illegally.
No. Look at it. Put it this way. Look, our people, our community, right? This is ours. And they try to get rid of all the immigrants, right? Guess what?
Mm-hmm.
Everybody that's not our skin folks, that not our skin, our light bright. I'm talking about from light skin to our skin, dark, black. I'm talking about smut black. Guess what? They immigrate their damn self. But nobody.
I get that. But right now we're dealing with the influx of people that it was a big mess. Now this big mess has to be cleaned up. And a lot of people think that this big mess that was made is going to be cleaned up overnight. If a house is flooded and you only have one person trying to clean up a mess of, let's say, a 10,000 square foot home, you're not going to be able to clean that overnight. But you're not going to be able to do it.
I'm like this right here. You know what? I don't care. It's a big mess, whatever. It's like this right here. If you put a lot of holes in a boat,
it's gonna sink.
There you go. And the thing about it, he put a lot of holes in a boat. You see what I'm saying?
Now, Gavin Newsom is letting anything happen here. He doesn't care. And like I said, we are still trying to figure out what the hell, because we tried to get rid of him in 2021 and we had all the votes, all the signatures, everything. I don't know who he had on his team where he still stayed in office. Now that we got some celebrities coming out since their homes have burnt down, Karen Bass fired the fire chief because she put her on blast and she told her, you knew about the potential, because every year when the Santa Ana winds come, that's what they call them, the strong Santa Ana winds, when they come, they are strong enough to knock down like the live wires and stuff and spark fires. Yeah. And so they were talking about it months ahead of time, like we're getting prepared for the Santa Ana winds. So they started sending out city workers to cut down the trees in our neighborhood so that the trees won't topple over on top of the wires. And Karen Bass knew this months into her going to Ghana. She knew that there was a potential danger before she went to Ghana. So now, trying to save her own ass, she fired the fire chief. Now there's somebody else that's not over her, but have just as much power, saying that Karen Bass knew about the dangers prior to going to Ghana, and she was told she should not take that trip. So now there's an investigation into her. They're investigating her, and They sent California, I said this before, $22 billion during the Biden administration, months before he left, few months before he left. And that money disappeared. But on Gavin Newsom's $100,000 plus a year salary, he was able to go off and purchase a $9 million mansion. Where the frick is the money coming from? How did you get that money?
But you know what? Him and her, okay. But this is what I got a problem with, right? This is what I really got a problem with. We know they do. We know politicians do dirty stuff, right? We know that, right? But now, notice what sometimes I be saying. People don't cry out to something happen to them.
Right.
Now this celebrity cried out.
Yeah.
We won't get rid of the governor. I'm talking
right.
about, I don't care what state it is. I want to get rid of this governor. I want to get rid of this person. Because your house don't burn. Your house don't burn if something don't happen to you.
Right.
But what the hell was you when it would happen to the ordinary folks?
That's what I'm saying. People were trying, because Mel Gibson never liked him. Never. And he's always been against him. But now he's getting more help from the other people, but he's always spoken up against him. And they've always tried to get him out of office. Like I said, for whatever reason, he was able to keep himself in office. So hopefully this time something could definitely happen to get him impeached. Now he's talking about opening up a podcast. This is how crazy Gavin Newsom is. He wants to open up a podcast. What the hell do people care about you and your podcast? You're worried about other things, and this California is in shambles. It's a mess. If you drive and look over the freeway overpass, you see people got tents up over. You can look up above the freeway and see people have tents up above the freeway. They got tents along the freeway. They got tents in front of people's businesses. They got tents in front of the police station. I mean, it looks like a freaking third world country in Los Angeles County. It looks really bad.
I'll tell you this right here. There's a lot of places like where you at right there. It look like that in just about every state. And I'm telling you this right here. Governors, I don't care, Republican, Democrat, Independent, I don't care, city, local, whatever. They ain't doing enough for these folks.
They don't care.
They don't care until they have to when they film it. I'm gonna read you this right quick right here. This guy, right? He's from my home city in Alabama. He said, "Y'all say y'all don't want Trump 5,000, but took his untested COVID vaccine shot for free. Who raised y'all? No, I don't want the 5,000. I want some land. He keep that 5,000. Give me some land.
That part, I'll take the land too.
He keep that 5,000,
but it has to be the right type of land.
There you go.
And see, we got to be careful when we say we'll take the land, because I'm gonna say this: I want the land where there is no pestilence. I want the land where it's not sinking. I want the land where it's not a fire danger, flood danger, or anything like that. So when you say you want the land, you got to be specific what type of land you want, because they can give you anything. Such as here, we have what they call Death Valley. They can give you the land out there. Who the hell want to live in Death Valley? That shit is hot, 120 plus degrees.
Dry as hell.
That's what I'm saying. So you got to be careful when you say, I'll take the land. I'll take the land, but let me choose the land in which I want. I don't want you giving me, because you could give me swamp land. You could give me land that's like the people that's living in the mountains that's falling apart. I don't want that. Let me choose my own. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So we got to be careful when we say, oh, I want my own land.
Oh, you already know what I meant when I said that. You already know what I said. I was just saying I want my land, but I know what kind of land I want. You feel me? But I think.
Thank you everybody for being in here with us while we just babble.
But this is going on Friday, tomorrow.
The walkout.
The economic blackout.
I'm gonna shop my ass off tomorrow. The hell with them.
12,
I'm gonna
12
shot my ass off. I'm waiting just for midnight. I'm gonna start ordering all kinds of shit.
But I'm like Walmart, Target, Amazon, Interchange, no
I'm
gas.
not
No
doing
food.
this shit because Walmart and Target, they have more black people products in their stores than any other freaking store.
But hold on, I'm tell you what they doing. I'm tell you what Walmart did. Walmart did not give this artist compensation for her painting. They used her T-shirt. They took her design and sold it without her knowledge. They still ain't paid her yet.
Well, that's an easy case. She can win that.
Yeah, I'm saying.
If she copyrighted it, she's safe. If she's safe, then because they have laws against copyright infringement, so she's gonna be fine. She's gonna be fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But at the same time, you know what I don't want to go shop at Walmart anyway.
But look, you know what happens? You gotta blame the people. Like, for instance, like this is black lady. She designed this dress. This dress was bad, and she had it copywritten. She had the patent. She had everything. This Asian lady copied the design and made money off of it, but it wasn't the Asian lady's fault. It was the person that found the picture and made it seem like it was her design. So a lot of times you thinking that your employees is doing something, they do something crooked and you end up getting the fall for it.
Again, if I do something, I design something, create something, and the big corporations do it, and I find out that another person did it, guess what? Both of y'all get sued.
Exactly. So that's the person that should get sued, is the one that did it.
Yeah. And I'm going to say this right here. You know why I hardly ever go to Walmart? I'm telling you why I hardly ever go there. Because there's going to be one time they stop me, they want to check my doggone receipt, I'm going to cuss their butt out.
I did it already.
Because I'm going to tell y'all, I'm telling y'all something right. I'm telling y'all something right quick. I'm telling y'all a little secret. Everybody that going to watch it playback, and ones that are still in the chat, you know y'all really don't have to show them idiots y'all receipt, don't you?
I know that. I already know that.
I tell you, I ain't talking about you.
A lot of people know that. A lot of people know that.
Some people might not know that.
No, a lot of people know that because they had this thing in the news, and it spread. Lots of people seen it. So they was talking to lawyers, and lawyers were saying people don't have to show it. They can't force you to show your receipt.
Because guess what? Because guess why they don't? I'm gonna tell you why people don't have to show their receipt.
That's an invasion of my privacy.
Now, not only that, it's only policy. It's not law.
Right.
Policy do not override law.
Right. So one day I had went into a Walmart, and I actually lived across the street from that shopping center that I went to for the Walmart. And so the guy said, "Show me your receipt." I said, "I don't have to show you my receipt." He said, "Yes, you do." I said, "No, I don't." I didn't know, but he bucked up against me, and this black dude came from behind me like, "Who the flip you bucking at? What, you gonna put your hands on her?" Da, da, da. He was saying a lot of stuff. I don't remember what he said. I don't want to, lie and say he said something he didn't. But he like, "I'll break your mother effing jaw if you ever talk to another black queen like that." That white boy squished up in the corner so tough, and he looked at me, and I said, "I told you I didn't have to show my receipt."
Hey, I got one for y'all. Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. I got one for y'all. I was going to work, and I got off the train, and this black woman, she got on the elevator.
You went low. You're low.
Oh, okay. And I said, I got off the train. I walked up the steps. The black woman, she looked kind of young. She rode the elevator up, right? Elevator up. And the white man had to carry, the white old man had to carry with glass, had to carry back up stairs. He wanted to try to get mad at her, calling her a bee and all that stuff.
Oh.
And this other man was with his child. He tried to come down. I said, I stepped between her and the white man.
That's good.
They ain't the end of it. Another black man saw it. You already know what he did.
Y'all went crazy.
No, he went crazy.
Oh, okay.
He went crazy and whooped that white man's ass. Look, all I did, he your glasses. He got on the bike and rode off.
Yeah, but you know what? White men feel like when they see black women by themselves, they feel like they can punk us for some reason. They feel like they could put their hands on us with no repercussions.
Yep. But the problem is
Chinese too. The Asian stores, they feel like they could do the same thing too.
But the problem they're gonna have is
the repercussion.
Yeah. See, we just sitting back, relaxing, and watching them. And look, like I said, we got to find some generational wealth somewhere. And the bottom line is, you can go get a loan, but guess what? Get that loan, you got to pay that loan back.
I don't want no loan. I'd rather save my money by hustling, you know.
Hey, that's what MC Hammer did.
Huh?
MC Hammer did. He hustled.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. I would rather save my money and hustle. And if you're going to get a loan, go to a black bank. They have black banks around that you could go to instead of going to these white institutions that don't want to. And no disrespect to the white institutions, but go to the black institutions that can help you. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we need to start doing. We need to find a black bank and stop being so quick to run to Bank of America, Wells Fargo, and all these different places.
You see what they've been doing?
To search a black bank.
Oh, you see what they've been doing anyway? They've been sued left and right.
That's what I'm saying. We need to start searching out a black bank and put our money in a black bank and allow them to, you know, help us, because once you put your money in the bank and you've been doing business, they'll be more willing to work with you. You know what I'm saying? But do the noble thing and make sure you pay that loan back, you know? That's the whole thing. Don't get a loan and dog people out, because when you don't pay that loan back, you know, you make it bad for the next person that want to come.
Yeah, I'm gonna say this right here. If you starting a business out, I don't care, mowing lawns, doing hair, cooking food, whatever. Make sure you do it the best of your ability.
Mm-hmm.
And if you have somebody cut your yard, do your hair, and they cook some food for you and cater for you for a little bit, spread the word out in the community.
Yep. And don't start a business and once you get clientele, you start getting sloppy and nasty, you know, shortcutting and chipping off the top. Like if you know you're supposed to give me, if I order 10 pounds of ribs and you set a price, don't come back the next time, you know, once you start making your money and you short me and give me 8 pounds and you don't kept my money. No, because it does happen.
I know, but it's just the way you said it.
Yeah, don't come short. Don't cut me short, because what's going to happen is eventually I'm going to pay attention and I'm going to notice that. And then I'm going to start telling everybody you a dirty dog. And then guess what? Ain't nobody going to screw with you no more.
Yeah. And thing is, you got to treat your customer right, because guess what? Word of mouth.
Powerful. That's powerful.
Because how you think some of these folks got what they got? Yeah, social media good. But how many people have that big a platform to reach that many people?
Right. I'm gonna say one more thing before I get off, because I got to get in there to little man. So you heard of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffle, right?
Oh, they had a Trump doll in front of the.
What?
Did they sell it to what? Did they sell one of the Roscoe's Chicken?
No, they sold the whole franchise of Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles to some Latinos.
Oh, they mad at them black folks bad as hell.
And I don't eat that shit no more because it doesn't taste the same as it did before. He could have sold it to another black person.
That's what I'm talking about right there.
And this is why California is so screwed up. You selling it. What the hell they know about some Roscoe's Chicken? It ain't the same no more. It's not packed like it used to be. The food don't taste the same. The service, the people act like they really don't freaking want to be there. They be like, "Can I take your order?" Like, what? Nigga, smile. You about to get my money.
But I would say this right here. I read that the franchise. I want this franchise was sold, and what really set it off, they had a inflatable Trump doll out in front of it. That was set everything off. Not only did they do that, and you sold to a Latino in a black community, which basically that's what all the Roscoe's and Waffles at, ain't it?
Yeah, in all black communities. Yep. In all black communities, they sold the whole franchise.
And guess what? You know, some of them folks ain't finna go visit there. I sure won't. Cause
No, that's why I be telling people I'm not trying to shit on their business, but once they turned it over, it's a wrap. It don't taste the same. It ain't the same. I don't even patronize them no more. Roscoe's was a black dude, so how did? Okay, I'm done.
Hey, Miss Meany, this is the last thing. Miss Meany said, "I'm black with excellent credit, over 100K in credit." Right, okay, over 100K in credit. I don't think credit go over 100K and 50,000 in saved cash. I can believe that right now. Save cash. I can believe that one. She said, I'm good.
Finish reading it.
She said, I'm good, but I'm so kidding. You already know. She'll have to put that great wine.
Yep. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, everybody, thank you for joining us. I pray that you have the most prosperous day tomorrow and weekend. Be safe. Mondo, that's all I can do is laugh. Mondo, thank you, D-True, for allowing me up on your panel, even though sometimes we don't see eye to eye, but it's all in love, y'all. We don't fight. We just debate. This was not an argument. This was all love. So everybody, peace and blessings, and have an excellent, excellent evening.
You have to thank somebody else, that idiot.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Redneck. Thank you, KKK leader.
But
thank you, Proud Boy.
Oh, you can't say that name no more. They ain't that no more. The Black Church got right ownership of that name.
Well, I don't care. I'm saying it now.
Okay, but love and respect yourself. Come with you. Love. I like to thank all my guests that came off in here in the morning gonna watch the replay. I hope y'all learned something today. Cause
yeah, not to argue with together.
No. But
yes.
Hey, don't argue with together. Do not argue with the truth. But we're gonna stand on our point. We're gonna stand on our principles. That's all it was. We both had a point. We won't stand on it.
I don't know what that say. YouTuber something.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on.
It's not a cuss word or anything. I just don't know what it is.
I don't know.
Okay. Anyway,
thank all my all supporters that came to watch this live. Much love to you. Love and respect. This is all I gotta say. You gotta love and respect yourself, because when you love and respect yourself, you see through all the BS. Self-love is the best love. Who can love you better than you love yourself? I love me some me. I don't know about you. You love you some you?
Yeah, all day, every day.
Peace, and we out.